Hey, welcome to the Marriage Brokerage Firm. How are y'all doing? Sorry, we are late. I had some severe technical difficulties. I have not gotten my camera yet, so I'm start trying to mix shift some stuff. Kay, can you hear me okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well,
Hold
my
on.
name
Let me check. Keep going. I was
uh,
checking online. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Tish. And this is Kay. And this is the real Kay, the only Kay that matters because there are a lot of Kays on YouTube, but this is the Kay that you should be looking for. So, either way, with the Marriage Brokerage Firm, we are here to share our knowledge and wisdom on marriage and love, sex, and everything in between. Between the both of us, we have come up with that we have almost 45 years of marriage.
Something like that. Yeah.
Kay has been married for almost 30 years. I've been married a few times. So when it comes to marriage, we know a thing or two, and we want to share it with y'all because we believe in love. We believe that there is someone for everyone if that's what you truly want. Right, Kay? You believe that?
Absolutely.
So today our title is Silly Women, but You Want to Get Married. So, like, what does that mean to you, Kay? We're going to go into, but what do you like? Women are just really goofy and they just don't understand why. And it's not to bash women, but as a woman, I see certain things. And as a woman, I'm like, if I was a man, I wouldn't want any of that. I wouldn't want to deal with that. I mean, that personality is not hot. The way she acts is not sexy. If I don't want her, why would he want her? But anyway, what's your thing?
If you don't wait, what?
If I don't want her, why would he?
I don't think that's how this works,
Oh,
but
okay.
okay.
How does it work?
Well, I don't think you wanting her is a requirement. If I don't want her, why would he? I mean, I don't think that's how that works. Um,
Okay.
as for me, as far as well, I've always had a problem with stupid women, but when we're talking about silly women, I need you to define for me what aspect of silliness you were referring to.
I mean, silly, stupid, just silly. Like, okay, for example, let's do this video here, and that'll give you like, we already discussed the video, but that'll give some kind of context and how women are so silly, but then they're so surprised why men aren't taking us seriously, why they're not trying to get wifed up. So I will show this video. We'll have to show it again because really no one is really watching.
Question for black women, because now I'm starting to look at y'all a little side-eyed. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? Why do y'all keep going to the pages of these men making content disparaging black women and tearing you down as if you could change the mind of a man-child? There are black men out here making content, celebrating and uplifting you and talking about how we can raise our children together and build a better future. We're out here. Come talk to us. Tap that plus button. All right, so I've got.
So that
Can
is
we start
so
talking about how
true.
sexy he is?
Yeah, I mean, okay, first of all, before we go into what he is saying, do you believe, because there are so many pandering men out there, do you really think he believes what he says or does it really matter?
I think he in particular, he does because he's been on this wonderful journey. I say
Okay.
wonderful in aspect of the lessons learned from it, not that it was pleasurable. He's lost a child, um,
Oh, really?
and he's gone through the depression and everything, and he's raising his daughter and co-parenting, and he seems to be really genuine and
Okay.
in having structure within the black family and having a positive experience with co-parenting and strengthening our families as well as encouraging our women. So I think he's real because
Okay.
he's on his journey and he's really trying to pour love and positivity into other people versus a lot of the um I'm not going to say manosphere, but a lot of the uh
Manosphere.
the crap you hear on some of these male podcasts or YouTube channels where they seem to derive some type of pleasure out of degrading and embarrassing Black women. So yeah, I
Wow.
think he's for real about it.
Okay. So that's the context of what we were saying about women being silly. I mean, because that's the thing. Like, when you want to be married, when you really want, and we're not talking about just doing something like I've done in the past, when you want like a real marriage where, you have two people that give and take, that love each other, have each other's back or whatnot, you don't you have to have a certain mindset. You just can't go
Mhm.
into it with a goofy mindset, because you're going, like they say, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Right.
So to me, when women listen to like Kevin Samuels, for example, how dare I say that godly name, right? And Coach Greg Adams and all of these manosphere men, whatever, who are giving possibly good advice to women, but their delivery is so wicked. And if you're a woman and if you're listening to that day in and day out, if you're that woman that is going on the channel and just to get cursed out or just be told how fat you are or what you don't bring to the table, your mindset isn't right for marriage. It's just not, and that's just my opinion. What do you have to say? And hey,
Oh,
Trash
I
Can Ways, how
definitely
you doing,
agree.
sweetie?
I definitely agree that if you're seeking out any type of abuse, and so to some degree it's abuse. If you're
Right,
seeking out abuse, you already got problems, and you're
right.
definitely not ready for marriage. You're not ready for a relationship because you really need to work on yourself.
Amen. Yep.
So you got to bring a whole person to the relationship.
I love that you say that. So you consider women who call into these channels, you could kind of consider that them desiring abuse, basically. Is it
Somewhat. Here's the thing. Like as we've discussed, my opinion of Kevin Samuels has changed as I listen to more of his shows.
mm-hmm.
Um, I believe he's putting a mirror in front of some of these women for them to be realistic. If you're sitting here in your 40s and you're talking about trying to get married and having babies, I'm gonna need you to stop. I mean, I'm sorry.
What's
You're
wrong with that? What's wrong with
you're
that,
not
Kay?
what a man in his 40s is looking for in reference. You should change your age range to men over 50, that aren't looking to have babies, because men that are settling down and ready to have children, if they don't have any already, aren't looking to have children with 40-plus-year-old women. They're
Right.
looking for a younger woman to carry their seed.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you need to be realistic about what your options are. Now, if you're looking for somebody who's already got kids, grown kids, whatever, then yeah, you can stick in that 40 range. But if you're looking to get pregnant, I'm gonna need you to start looking at surrogates. 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
I'm not over 40, you can still have a baby, you can still have a healthy baby, but your risks go up after
Right.
40, and they continue to go up every year. So you got to be realistic about some shit. I had a friend who
Mm-hmm.
kept talking about having babies right up until she turned 50, and I was like,
Baby.
ba- baby, stop it. So sometimes, and I said these things. I didn't just sit back and listen to her spit out this dribble. I actually would sit back. So this is that silly girl shit that I don't like, or what
Uh-huh.
I call stupid women. Okay.
Right.
So she would constantly say this stuff, and I would point out the health factors. I would point out the chance of this. I mean, at this time you're single and you're in your late 40s. You don't even have a boyfriend, and you're talking about getting married and having babies. Bitch.
Uh-huh.
No. So when I see Kevin Samuels talking to some of these women, I have to sit back and say, eh, I I can't get mad at him because these women are coming to him with unrealistic type visions of their life, and someone has to show them a mirror to say it doesn't even matter if she's attractive. You know,
Okay.
that's not the thing. It doesn't matter if she's overweight. I mean, that may count against you, it may not, because some men like bigger women. So, you know, there's somebody out there for everybody. There's a bitch out there now with an eye in the middle of her forehead and somebody looking for her ass. So,
Right. You ain't never lied.
so
Yep.
there's a 3 titty heifer out there somewhere. So there's definitely somebody out there for everybody. So
Right.
I wouldn't say that just because you're overweight or just because you're not 10 in the face, your chances of getting married are slim to none. Because I've seen some really unattractive wives. So, so
Mhm.
men will marry who they fall in love with, period. They'll say something good about her. Damn, you know, she got a fat ass. I mean, her face might be busted, but that ass is fat. Whatever it is, they're going to find something to love about her.
Right.
They're going to defend that bullshit. So I don't think he should make it so much about their looks. I think the looks come into play when they have unrealistic goals of what they're looking for.
Okay.
You know, you sitting back talking about what's that phrase? High what's the what is the phrase about the man with the high, you know,
Oh, high value man.
high value? Good gracious, that word was
I know.
not coming to me.
I was like, high value
You're like,
man.
like help me help you. Give me something else. Okay, so
One more word.
yeah, when you're talking about a high value man, I think those standards change as you get older. So
Okay.
when you're saying, you know, you can't really start talking about no high value man in your 20s, even though nowadays 25-year-olds are making way more money than they were making, you know, 10, 15 years ago.
Right.
So there might be one in there, but at the same time, besides his income, what does he, you know, I don't want to use the phrase, what does he bring to the table, but what does he know about life outside of how much money he makes? So maybe he's not high value at that point because, you know, for me, high value includes a whole lot of things. And when you build, you know, you start young and you build together, it's very different than you walking in at 40 and expecting somebody to roll out the red carpet for you and put you in that situation where you could say, I got a high value man, I'm marrying a high value man, or whatever the case may be. Then we do have to kind of look at the other side of that as far as what are you bringing versus what are we building together.
Right.
So age matters.
All right. So, hey, Bernie, how are you doing? Yes, I am serious today. I had a hard time before coming on live. So
I told her to change her attitude for we got.
So I'm just in a really funky mood. But I'll loosen up. I'm gonna loosen up. My bad. Okay, they tell me
Thank
about
you.
myself. But yeah, so okay, so you basically agree with Kevin Samuels.
I do at times. That he does offer some really decent information. And some of these, when he starts getting, because you know, my problem with him originally was I'd heard a couple of clips where he called a woman a bitch, and I was like, ooh, I don't see how there's anything positive in you calling a black woman a bitch, you know.
Oh, but then you realize she was a bitch, or what happened?
Well, when you know, it's different listening to that 30-second clip and
Okay.
listening to 25 minutes of him trying to talk some sense into a woman, and then she get nasty with him, and then he eventually calls her a bitch. Now,
I mean, yeah, I've heard, you know, I've heard where I've heard where women are cool with him, but they're just still having like back and forth with him, and he'll just go and call them a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's just like you can't put sugar on, you know, shit and call it a brownie. You just can't do that, and that's what, to me, that's what he's doing. Hey, Common Sense TV, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. Oh, hey, baby. Yeah, so I don't know, but you know, the main thing is if you're a woman and if you're calling to a platform where there is a high possibility where they're going to call you a bitch, where there's a high possibility where someone has to tell you realistic goals and expectations and boundaries, then you have a problem. Now, I mean, it's good to do self-care, it's good to do research. It's nothing wrong with finding someone that can give you really good information in a community. There's nothing wrong with that. But
Mhm.
if you know that person, like I said, is putting sugar on shit and calling it brownie, you have a problem. You're being a silly chick at this point. You know, you're just being really silly.
I'm wondering if these women are looking to go viral, but like nobody knows who you are at the end of the day. So
yeah,
who's
I mean
going to
that
get all the likes for it?
right. Yeah, I mean it is a possibility they may be doing it to go viral. I mean, in the chat, put down a comment on what y'all think about that. Um, do y'all think that women are normal for wanting to call in for abuse, or like what do y'all think about that whole concept?
Yeah, I
Um,
wonder what they're thinking is going to happen when they call.
mm,
If they've ever watched his show. Now, the other person you mentioned, what was the other name you mentioned?
like Coach Greg Adams,
Yeah,
he's
I've
one
never heard of
of
him, but
them.
if if you're watching that person's show on a regular basis, or at least seeing one or two episodes, I'm trying to figure out, why are you calling? What did you hope to accomplish? Because a lot of them calling sounding really unprepared. And I've
Okay.
seen some come on camera looking busted, and I'm like, man, get your face together before you get on. First of
Right,
all,
exactly.
you're online. I mean, people could see you, okay? Because like I think people that walk into Walmart think they're invisible. I don't know.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out, what were you thinking when you got online with your bonnet on
Right.
and your face naked and just looking a hot ass mess? And how did you expect this to go?
Right. I wonder what are the expectations, but that's why we're calling them silly women. You
Yeah,
know, they're just being silly. I mean, so if your mindset is like that, like Kay is saying, if you go there, what's online is indelible. It's not going to go away.
right.
Someone got a tan. I'm not
That would
sure.
be you.
Okay. Hi, hey, story to tell. Shut up. BC. Hi, story to tell. Thank you for coming, baby. Hey, BC. Haven't seen you so long. Thank you for coming back.
Agree.
And I always appreciate you. A story to tell and trash can waves and my moderator Bernie. So I appreciate y'all, all of y'all.
How did you get this tan?
How did I do? What now?
How did you
What?
get a tan?
I have a tan.
You do have a tan, yes.
You know what? I think it's because I'm farther away from the camera. I'm like, my camera is way far away. And maybe it's the bad makeup today. I don't know. I'm in a shitty mood. So it could be just the bad makeup. I don't know. But you know what? I was outside in the sun yesterday. So maybe that was it. I was in the sun for like 3 or 4 hours yesterday. So maybe, yeah, that could be it. That makes sense.
Hmm. That would be why you have a tan.
Right. That would make sense. I didn't think about that. I was outside for a while. I was 80 degrees. It was 80 degrees in the city. Yeah. So yeah. Well, yesterday was a little cooler, but I'm never outside. So, but anyway, but what do y'all think? Do y'all think women are silly for calling in to like the Kevin Samuels? Even I think women are silly. Oh, I'm about to be in trouble. Hey, Vega girl, how's it going? I think women are silly when they go to those women who are like the female version of like Kevin Samuels, or that believe in talking junk about black women, and black women are horrible. See, the pick me's. Pick me's. That's the word I'm looking for. The pick me's. Oh, I can't stand up pick me. Woo! I cannot stand up pick me. Woo! I'm just,
Woosah.
I know I'm just getting
Woosah.
riled up thinking about it. But yeah, women, if you want to if you want to move towards marriage, if you want marriage, you got to clean the attic. The elevator
Right.
has to go to the top floor if you want a successful marriage, or be in a situation where men want to marry you.
Do women go to women? That's a very good question. Women should go to experienced women. A
Right.
lot of women
So,
have conversations about their relationships or relationships they want to be in with single bitter women. And
hold on. We got a problem. I know
I
a
said
story
what
that
I
took.
said.
No. I'm talking about a story that I want to talk to you two minutes too. I can't even talk. A story that
Ooh, he
tells
called you a pick me.
what? No, you the hell. Oh, we fighting. Because I can't stand. And then Azrael, the Daywalker, says, "Pick me, get picked though." No, they don't. They really don't. I mean, if they do get picked, they get picked by Pookie or Ray Ray, and they can have that. They all the pick me's and all the
Yeah, they
Pookies
get
and
picked
Ray
by
Rays.
Pookies and Ray Rays.
Right. So okay. So you right, Azrael, the Daywalker. They do get picked by Pookie and Ray Ray. So, and they can have their own little community. That's fine. Whatever. But the story to tell, screw you. Okay. Now what the hell you saying?
I don't even remember anymore. What we talking about? Where now if you're talking to a woman that if you're looking for relationship advice, it's like if I'm looking for hair advice, or if I'm looking for a hairstylist, let me put it that way. If I'm looking for a hairstylist, I'm not going to a hairstylist with busted hair. Okay, so her hair all tore up, but she's gonna fix mine. No, I'm good. If I'm looking for a housekeeper, I'm not going to go to someone that can't keep a clean house.
Okay.
So
I mean, but
if I'm looking for relationship advice, I would want to talk to someone who is either in a positive relationship or has had a positive relationship. I don't want to talk to someone who has no fucking clue.
Right.
Or it's, I call them the Bitter Women's Committee. Okay. So there's a crew of them out there and they are working against you. So when you come to them for advice, they're telling you the worst possible thing for you to do. And then you go follow that shit up and you single right there with them.
Okay.
So yeah, we got the Bitter Women Committee.
Wow, Bitter Woman Committee. Story to tell said Pookies and Ray Rays blow them backs out. They do though.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Do they pay bills?
Yeah. They don't. They really, I wish I had that video of the man with the plate and stuff like that. You see, that's right. Ezra the Daywalker, one of the major traits of a feminine woman is agreeableness. Traditionally, pick me personifies that. Yeah, they're agreeable. Yeah, yeah.
But do you really want to push over? We know you don't want to fight every day with a chick, but do you really want a woman with no opinion and no backbone?
But you know who else is agreeable? My pets, my dog. Anyway, traditionally women pick men personify that. Most women interpret agreeableness as being a pushover. That it's the exact opposite. But for Azrael, a pick me agree with every fucking thing. Okay, and that's not good.
There are some men out there that probably want a dumbass woman.
There are a lot of them.
But that's a weak ass man too.
Right. But a real man wants a woman that's going to hold them accountable and make them into a better man. So it depends on, if you want to pick me, what does that say about the kind of man you are? So that means you're the kind of man, okay, that don't want accountability. So therefore you're stagnated and you want to stay in the same position you are and not reach a higher level. So like I said,
weak ass man wants a weak ass woman.
So there are communities for y'all, and that's okay. So y'all pick me's and y'all no accountability men. But we're talking about women.
I think that's the beta man. Is that the beta man that wants a pick me?
A beta, zeta, all them.
They need her to be real agreeable. Again, we don't think that you want a woman that wants to fight with you all the time.
Right.
That gonna nag and pick and just annoy the shit out of you and fight you at every possible turn on every fucking thing. We know that that's not what anybody wants. but there's got to be a happy medium in there somewhere. A woman that can follow your lead, but when you're leading in the wrong direction, can say, "Hey, let's talk about this. Maybe this isn't the right path we need to take. Let's weigh the pros and cons on this, and not just say, okay." I mean,
okay.
okay.
A storyteller says, "I don't want to push over, but I wouldn't call a pick me agreeable." So elaborate on that. A story to tell. Please elaborate on that. Oh, let me get my mic right. Yeah.
He said, "I don't want nobody that's gonna follow like a lawn chair."
Let me say, well, women can be pets from time to time. Yeah, if you're into that furry pet shit. Salute Trash Can. Hello, ladies. Hey, Just Kaya, Real Talk Daily. How are you, girl? Thank you for coming.
I was talking mad shit about blowing out backs. Okay, are you a Ray Ray or a Pookie, Azriel? Because you defending that back blowout for real, But you can be a high value male and also blow out backs. I'm just saying, you got to be well rounded.
Right. I mean, the best blood I ever had were from men who were very smart and accountable for their shit. Those were the best dicks. But Phuket Ray Ray did do that's a good dick too. I don't want to knock that. Anyway, Trash Can Wave said, but that's just a role they want to play for a period of time. And I guess you're referring to the pick-me's. Yeah, they do it. I mean, they do it just to get them in.
Just long enough to get married. Then they on some bullshit. They ain't gonna stay agreeable.
And then they do that shit from the last episode. We talk about, I don't want to have sex. I don't want, all that. They talk about, oh yeah, I want to cook. Oh yeah, I want to clean. Oh yeah, I want to fuck every day. And as soon as that pick me get married, they just, what I'm saying?
You getting McDonald's and you getting that half asleep punani, if at all, and you getting holiday head.
Exactly. So keep that in mind, guys. You don't need the light to bill to blow backs out. Hashtag lights out for backs getting blown out. Anyway, don't jump.
Ain't nobody trying to fuck in the dark. Oh, no. I like flipping on switches and shit. Come on.
Oh, they say Trash Can Wave say don't jump in my Alpha Talk program. Trash Can Wave, we're the one that inspired you with all the bullshit we was going through with the Steve channel to get you rolling on that Alpha Talk shit, because that was really, you was like, oh, I know a real alpha male. This ain't that shit. So yeah. I'm just joking, baby. You say I don't want someone that's going to just fall over like a lawn chair. Yes, y'all do. Azra wants that. Just in case. Hey, Osha, I just finished watching your stream with Denzel in it. Okay. I don't blow backs out, blow out backs. Well, what do you do? The story to tell. Well, what do you do? Nah, Pookies don't wear.
Remember, he said checking his watch.
So, okay, you think he's for real? You think a story to tell is really? Yeah, okay, yeah. He talking that shit too much. Nah, Pookies don't wear suits. I'm wearing my Sunday best. High value toxic. I'm radioactive. So, but you still want to pick me. So, yeah, to the left. Oh, no, to the left. My left.
I don't know what side is your left, boo boo.
Okay, I don't know. Anyway, I do a little gyrating and finish ASAP. Sorry to tell. Would you stop turning my stomach? Shit, damn, you. It's making me nauseous hearing that bull crap. I don't want to hear about whack. I don't want to hear about whack ass sex. Okay, I really don't want to hear.
Do I need to come Charlotte give you a hug? Because you seem so irritable right now. I'll be there this weekend.
Okay, because I'm being a baby right now. Let me see, Vega laughing. Let me see, I'm dead serious. Oh my god. Okay, I can't talk right now. Please take over. It's a story to kill ability. I can't.
Okay, yeah, he mean that, but why? Why is this stressing you?
I don't know.
I think you need to address why it's stressing you.
I don't know. Just hearing about bad dick during the whole live stream is just really stressing me out.
Did he say it was bad dick?
Well, is that not a definition of bad dick? Everything he's saying. So sorry to tell you, get bad dick.
He was gonna do it quick, right?
Yeah, I guess
that's not a bad thing per se. I mean, you can get good quick dick. It doesn't have. Dick don't have to last an hour to be good.
We say just Trash Can Wait say just Kaya says she knows the deal. Stay away if you don't want your black back blown out. If you want your back blown out.
Dang. A story, man. Work with me. I'm trying to maintain your reputation.
He said, yeah, I'm terrible. Okay. Listen to story tell. Listen. Like,
I'm trying to work with you, boo-boo.
He's killing me.
Work with me. Help me help you.
Yeah, Tish want that back blown out for at least 15 to 30 seconds.
Ooh. Ooh, ouch.
But Cam, give me some tips. The toys are my friend.
Toys are your friend. Toys are your friend.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So
that's your partner in crime. That's your ride or die. Got your back. So even if you end up like a little fucked up halfway through and you can't finish right then, or you feel yourself going a little soft, you can bring your partner in, work it out while you get your shit together. You can go back in for the kill. I'm just saying, toys are your friends.
Oh my gosh.
They're placeholders. They are foreplay. Especially for those that don't like to eat no punani, but I ain't calling no names, Trash Can.
Waves.
Just saying.
Trash Can Waves, you still ain't eat no coochie? Dang, stop that. That's just crazy.
I think he said he'll do his wife.
Oh, okay. And so that means he's never going to do it.
Right. Just like women that say they'll give head once they get married.
Okay, exactly. I mean,
you'll get this ass once we get married. You ain't getting that ass.
He's so stupid. We say,
you took me serious?
I know. Oh, I was just joking. Like, what kind of joke is that? You know?
Mm-hmm.
We say, Azure the Daywalker is so hypothetical if there is a disagreement, but his word is final. What would a feminine woman do, and how would a woman act? Because most men don't want a servant, but we don't want someone that challenges us on nearly. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. So basically, as you're the Daywalker, you kind of backtracking and you're trying to be serious because you're trying to get some of this mommy love.
You stupid. Shut up. Okay, let me answer that for me. Okay. So as I've said millions of times already, I'm submissive. But I have a mind of my own. So and the key to submission is you actually control a whole lot more by being submissive than you do by trying to tell a man what to do.
Right.
You should never try to tell your man what to do. Okay. So like with my husband and I, if there's something that we're having that we don't agree on, like I don't like something he's trying to do, let's have a conversation about it. Now, after I've said what I think is a better option, if he still wants to do whatever it was he was going to do, that's what he's going to do. I'm not going to tell him, no, you can't do that. That's a grown ass man.
So do you feel like, let's say y'all want to do something financial and he really wants to do, and you really like, dude, this is not the time. Do you believe that he's going to have the final say? Do y'all have that kind of setup?
Generally, yeah, he's going to have the final say in that. And I'm going to sit back and watch that shit fall apart like I said it was. And,
I mean, but a lot of women...
I don't even say I told you so, because...
Okay, so y'all hear that? So as you're the Daywalker, we do agree with you. We, at the marriage brokerage firm, we do believe in man being the head of the household, right, Kay? Yes, we believe that. We do believe in a man having the final say, but to get to that point, and then there are ways where women, we can use our feminine charm, we can use sex hostage, keep our sex hostage, to have our... I'm just joking.
I don't do that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say I've never cut off the punani, but it's been more so of not because we didn't agree on something, but if you do something and you don't tell me you're doing it, and
there you go,
you making major decisions for us, and I know nothing about it. That's going to be a problem.
Oh, so as you're the Daywalker, how do you? Hey, Poppy Blanco, how are you? So as you're the Daywalker, how do you, and this men men in the chat and women too, give opinion on, do y'all feel, how do y'all feel about discussing major decisions with your wife? So Ezra, how deep are you into this pick me culture? Do you want to just make major life decisions like buy a house right up under your wife's nose, or a vehicle? Or is that something that you would be willing to talk about, and if it comes down to a disagreement, is understood as the man that you're going to have the final say? Or do you feel as the man, you feel like you can do whatever you want and she just come along for the ride? So y'all put in the chat how y'all feel about that. We saying, oh, Popular, how is my favorite country cougar girl? I'm fine, baby. How are you?
Did you just accept the country cougar title?
Yeah.
And then you blushing on it? Oh no, ma'am.
I am country and I'm a cougar. What? We say, he says, I agree with that communication, but women sometimes feel the need for consultation on everything.
Not everything, but like we have dollar limits where we say, okay, we need to have a conversation, which is basically around $1,000. We need to have a conversation. If he goes and spends $500, $800 on something, I'm okay, you did that. But you start talking about over $1,000, I'm gonna notice that balance drop.
Okay, all right. I know.
So it's a matter of respect, because if you are just making large financial transactions without consulting me, it's not so much that you're asking for my permission, but let's talk about it. Because one of the things, I have a lot of damn common sense. So there's some things I may see that you didn't see as to why we shouldn't do this or why we shouldn't do it now. Maybe a good idea for later, but not necessarily today. Or, let's do our research before we go spending, $30,000 on something. Let's talk about this. Let's, see if this is the right path for us to take today. But, if you go spending that kind of money and you don't talk about it first, to me, that's grounds for divorce.
Right.
I'm not your partner in this in life if you feel like you can make those kind of decisions without discussing it with me, and vice versa.
We say Vega said my husband did include my input in major decisions for the most part, and that's how it should go. So that's beautiful. That's wonderful. Poppy Blanco says, how is beautiful married woman Kay doing tonight?
Hey, sweetie, I'm great. Life is beautiful.
Oh, sorry to tell. Would you stop cracking? I mean, next thing you're gonna be next thing you know, the story to tell is gonna be talking about my piano in the back. That I play very well because it's real. How's the chat doing? I'll say this though, if I'm the financial superior, I prefer not to be questioned most of the time. Personally, I think I deserve that. My last relationship, I would pay for 90% of the vacay, but was challenged. How do you feel about that, Kay?
Okay, so again, we're talking partner versus what, dictator? I don't know.
Right.
Because if we're partners, it's not about it's not about you asking for permission. That's not what that conversation is about. It's about, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. What do you think? Include your partner on major decisions. You're not going to have a successful relationship making major decisions on your own. I remember one of the things my mom was upset about with my dad early on in their marriage. He made huge decisions and did not discuss them with her at all. Things would just show up. They were a car or
wow.
Yeah, or we bought a house. And you don't tell me you're buying a house. What the hell? How do you buy a whole house without your partner's input? Things like, you can't make those kinds of decisions by yourself. If you want to make those kind of decisions by yourself, stay single.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
so a marriage is supposed to be a partnership. And I don't care if you make 100% of the money. I don't care if you pay 100% of the vacation. Why would you want to take her someplace you don't want to go? If you want to go there and she don't want to go, then go by your damn self. But if you want to have a vacation for the two of you, then she should have some input on where y'all are going or what you're doing. Now, if you say, okay, this is the budget, we need to stick within this budget, that's a whole nother ball of wax. You say, okay, we're not spending more than $5,000 on this vacation. So Okay, I want to go here. Okay, you don't want to go to a beach. Okay, so what do you want to do? Okay, so we find a happy medium, or we go our separate ways for vacations. I'm sorry, I don't think you should. That is just insane to me that anyone would think that that's okay in a relationship.
Yeah, I mean, so Azrael, the daywalker. So this is the thing: if you want to get married, it's a partnership. That's what Kay is saying so passionately. It's a partnership. So you can't, because you're the financial superior. I mean, how would you feel if the woman, in most cases, in African American relationships, are the
Bre-
financial
the higher
superior?
breadwinner.
Right. So, but we're going to put in his terms superior, meaning better than, overlooking someone. I mean, but
Okay,
women,
so let's use that.
hold on, but women, we're supposed to, bend and bow down so the man still feel like the man, but when you're in a partnership, that's a partnership, no matter who plays what position, because you chose to be married and you did it for a reason. But if you don't want that responsibility, if you don't want that respect and get that respect, don't get married. Just keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
keep fucking.
Right.
Just
Just
keep
keep
fucking.
fucking.
Just keep fucking. So like what you were saying, if let's say for instance y'all are married and you both make your money, but you make more than her, okay? Then you get laid off. So now she's the breadwinner. She's the only breadwinner. So she's bringing 100% of the money in, assuming you may not get unemployment. Okay, she's bringing 100% of the money in. Now what? So she makes all the financial decisions without discussing it with you. You cool with that? Because
Right.
she's the superior breadwinner. So you cool with her saying, okay, this is where we're going on vacation or not going on vacation, and you have no say in what I do with the money I make. I mean, where's the
Right.
partnership in that?
Right. Exactly.
And you have to understand that there's going to be a time where those roles can be reversed. It's definitely happened in my marriage where there's been times where, layoffs and all kinds of stuff take place. And so, the breadwinner changes temporarily, but the breadwinner changes. And I'm not sitting around saying, oh, well, you can't do this and you can't do that anymore. We still have to have conversations. Otherwise, again, stay single.
Exactly. I mean, and sound like Azure the Daywalker. I mean, sound like you have one or two things going on. Either you just found a really rowdy woman who doesn't know how to shut. Some women just don't know how to shut the hell up, and that's white women, black women. That's just across the board. That's not a white thing. That's not a black thing. And that's not just for women. There are some men who do not know how to shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds like either you pick a partner that don't know how to shut the hell up, or you're not being a good leader. And a lot of times, like children will act out when the parent is not in control and give that child of a feeling of safetyness and a culture of boundaries and respect. Not comparing, of course, marriage to that, but if either partner is always complaining and challenging you as the man, that means you're not bringing a culture of boundaries and respect where she feels safe and can trust where you're coming from. So you say, no wonder, BC says, no wonder y'all are paranoid about marriage. Don't have the mentality for a successful one. Yeah.
Amen. You better say that again.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, and I can attest to that. I did not have successful marriages because I was not mentally, even from picking the wrong partner, even when I had the right partner, my mind was not in it. You know what I'm saying? So, and if your mind ain't in the right place for a marriage, if you still on team you and not on team us, you can just hang it up. It's going to be a mess. I mean, it can take time, but it can be extreme. True, B, when you're married, the thinking has to change. Yep, that's so true, Vega.
You have to go from the I to the we.
Right, and that
you still thinking I, stay single.
And Kay, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, when I was married, I've never thought about we. It's always been how me, you know what I'm saying? I never really saw myself as one with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And you have to see yourself as a unit, or is this goes the wrong way? Or get married to someone that you can see having, being a unit with, see, this is what I find contradicting though. Women say that what they want a man to take initiative. One of the reasons why is because they might be indecisive. Many women are not going to admit that they don't.
That means we want you to choose the fucking restaurant. Stop asking us where the fuck we want to go. Just choose the goddamn restaurant. That is not me. Go buy the fucking house and then tell me about it after the fact.
Right,
There's
exactly.
a big difference in taking initiative. Ask me for a date. Stop waiting around for me to come ask you. Take initiative and buy a fucking house on your own are two totally different concepts. Or making all the financial decisions without a discussion. That is not the same thing as taking initiative. You can take initiative by coming up with a game plan or something for us to do with our money, and then we discuss it. That's still taking initiative. You going out there and just doing all by yourself is some male chauvinistic bullshit.
Right. And into that, he was like, women are not going to admit that they don't want a man that asks them about everything. And you're right. I mean, my first marriage, woo, Lord have mercy. I had to think of every fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? And as sweet as kind and gentle and caring, when you come from, and it also depends on what kind of father you had, your upbringing, like my dad, he had a culture of, the buck stops with him. He's making the decisions. I mean, whatnot. I'm not sure how much my mom had say in decisions, but I know what he said goes or whatever. You're so stupid. You're so damn stupid. But I mean, so coming from that kind of man who made those those decisions hardline, and then the man who asked me, to the point where, when I was not well, when I was sick, and I had to even keep up with the bills and stuff. It's like, shit, you know what I'm saying? But that was a culture I created, but still keep some wet on a carousel.
The hell?
A story. Are you horny? What's good?
I'm gonna go and answer that one for him. No. No. Let me see. He said, "What's wet on the carousel?" What the hell? I would need an explanation for that. Was there a previous conversation that I missed?
What do you mean by a carousel? What do you mean?
Okay.
We say Vega, I suppose, but hear me out. Okay, Azrael. And we're going to be dropping the link soon. So, maybe want to come up and talk about it. Vega say, why was she so combative about the vacation, Azrael? Was she nitpicking everything? Sounds like he just married a nag, And
was he married or was he dating?
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, Azrael, were you married? Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think he was married. I think he's just talking. So what do you think made you decide to get married? What were the 3 things that made you say yes? I don't know. The last 2 was dick. So let me see. And the first one was pregnant. So the first
you were engaged before you got pregnant.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to close that deal.
You really think so?
No, I wasn't going to. Probably not.
I don't know, because you stopped speaking to me because I was cracking jokes.
I was pregnant. I was not in a fucking mood.
I was like, oh damn, she mad at me for real?
Like, bitch, I was not in a fucking mood. Okay, I was pregnant and mad as hell.
My bad. My bad. Okay, hold on a second. So Azrael says, if a man is paying for you to go on vacation with him, he plans out the trip, pays for amenities, food reservations, wouldn't it behoove a woman to be like, let me let him rock and rest in my femininity? I mean, yeah, if you pay, I mean, yes, but here's my thing on that, where I can agree with that sentiment for the most part. But do you want to plan a vacation where she doesn't enjoy herself? It's great you paying for everything, but wouldn't you want her to have some fun.
I mean, but at the same time, what about? I mean, women do like surprises. What about he was? I mean, damn, it's a vacation. So if a man is thoughtful enough to be like, "Let's go on a vacation, babe. I already have it planned out." A woman should shut the hell up and just enjoy it.
Don't get me wrong. I would shut the fuck up. I know it would never happen in my life. I would shut the fuck up and be happily go on this vacation. I'm just trying to understand, what was she nitpicking about?
Yeah.
So it's one thing to say she should have just shut the fuck up, but I mean, were you trying to take out for oysters and she don't eat seafood? I mean, what was she nitpicking about? Was there any validity to it?
Did you take it out to a strip joint or something? I mean, like, where did you?
I mean, I'm going to the strip club. Shit, fuck that.
Yeah, so that's a really good point, though. I mean,
Sis, you ever been to the strip club?
Yes, I have. And it was
Who'd you go with?
One of my husbands.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You never been with your girls though?
No, I only been with my husband, one husband.
Which one did you go to?
The one behind on South Boulevard, the Gentlemen's Club, or
oh, you went to the Gentlemen's Club. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool, baby. Did you eat?
Yes, it was awesome. You know, I ate it.
Good over here. First time.
And the hoes are so happy. You did it coming in, and I'm like, yeah, girl. Oh, we
so happy. Okay, so the first time, sis, yeah.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sheldon, okay. Okay. All right. So the first time I went with my husband, he had gone on his lunch break one day, and he was talking about the steak. They have free steaks on Fridays. I was like, what? You pay for your sides, but the T-bone or ribeye, one or the other, was free. I was like, ooh. But they get you with the tea and the water. You pay for water and you pay for tea by the glass.
Dang.
That's how they make their money, girl. So anyway, I was like, oh, I want to go. So he surprised me, took me for my birthday. So we went for lunch on my birthday. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Now, mind you, I'd been to the strip club before, but that was the first time I had gone with him. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Right.
The steak was pretty tight.
It is. You said the steak was pretty tight.
The steak was pretty tight, but the lunch crew is not the same as the nighttime crew. I mean, the lunch crew, you might get lopsided titties, heifers in need of implants and flat asses, and the heifers that can't dance or they got broke down shoes. I mean, you're not going to get the best crowded lunch. It's just not going to happen.
Right. Yeah. The night.
I saw A and a B cup together on the same body.
Damn. 1A, 1B. Damn. We say, sorry to tell, say that sounds like mom and dad, you better get down that album before this baby comes. I think that sounds nice.
Shotgun wedding.
BC says sometimes a woman wants you to ask her what she wants to do there. I don't know, make her feel special, not like an accessory. True. Yeah. Let me say, Kay, are you in a camper?
Who's that? Who asked that question?
I'm sorry, the nosiest, the one that noticed every fucking thing.
Oh, sorry to tell. Yeah, I'm in my new RV.
Let's see. He knows everything. Now, I was dating, but she wanted to get married to me like the first month. Why not? I'm joking. But it was weird because she didn't have the trait of agreeableness and she had no conflict resolution skills. All right, well, it sounds like you dodged a bullet. But she must be was a bad chick for you to put up with that shit. You say a month is a red flag, Azrael.
Absolutely. Anybody trying to get married in a month is she probably trying to put a baby on you. But I'm just saying. A month is way too soon to be considering anything serious. So, but then you took her on vacation after that. So what does that say about you?
That is true too. Yeah, she got to be a baddie.
She was throwing up red flags immediately.
Right. Yeah, Ezra, what you have to say for yourself? Pigeons and hot wings. Pigeons and hot wings. Just red flag. We say you're right, Vega, but she made it known like, hey, I want a committed relationship that leads to marriage. Okay, well,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
she stated her intention. She wasn't trying to pretend that she was cool with being a side piece,
right? Or just a piece in general.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Hey, the Gray Pill Podcast. Thank you for coming. Let's see. Vega, wow, she sounds scary, Azrael. But you know what they say about those scary, crazy women. What they say, Kay? What they say?
Hold on a second. What's that?
What did they say about those scary, crazy women? What did they say?
Oh,
What
they say they
about
got
them?
the best punani.
But Nani, was it the best you ever had? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at that. That's gorgeous. I love that. That is
Thank
absolutely
you.
gorgeous. And you like
I
you got
know.
that.
The back part is closed off because my husband's asleep right now.
Oh, okay, we see. Here to show some support. Thank you. Thank you so much. That shit is fire. Looks like my dad's van.
Oh, man, it's a full-size motorhome. 40
know,
feet
right?
up in this beast.
Let's see. Big sup. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna play the video again, and our topic today is silly women. Marriage are for women. Silly chicks, marriage are for women. I was joking. But yeah, but basically we're just getting to the mindset of if you want to get married, you can't have a goofy, silly mindset. You just can't. You have to have mental clarity so you can make the right decisions for the right kind of mate. And I am so guilty of that. I have been married 3 times and my clarity was screwed up on all of them. But I know better now, girl, because when you know better, you do better, right, girl?
Right.
Anyway, yeah, girl. Okay, so we're gonna play this video, and this is what we're basing our show off on today. Let me turn the volume down because it's gonna be loud.
Question for black women, because now I'm starting to look at y'all a little side-eyed. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? Why do y'all keep going to the pages of these men making content disparaging black women and tearing you down as if you could change the mind of a man-child? There are black men out here making content, celebrating and uplifting you and talking about how we can raise our children together and build a better future. We're out here. Come talk to us. Tap that plus button. All right, so
I'm gonna tap that plus button, and I'm gonna find him and sit on his face.
Wow, that salt and pepper is everything.
Okay,
Oh,
now, okay. Let me tell you this. Now, is that salt and pepper because of this? Now, look at this video, and I think this is why he has a salt and pepper.
Your vagina has a pH level of 3.8 to 4.5, which is acidic enough to bleach.
Oh, yeah, that makes much more sense.
You know, the vagina will bleach his beard. Yay me!
no, that's scary. That's scary. I'm gonna need that heifer to drink some more water. Shoot, I'm gonna drink some right now
I
too.
know. Drink some in memory. You say, let's see. You see the great podcast. Are you stalking me like Kanye? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Be back. Okay, Vega said, how is a scary punani better than an emotionally stable one? Girl, honey, crazy coochie is the best coochie. Just like that crazy dick is the best dick. It's unpredictable. It goes forever. Ugh, and they do it any and everything. Same difference, girl. Vega, you never had no crazy unstable dick, girl. Whew. Anyway, the Great Pill Podcast. Are you talking about like Kanye? We say women be so full of shit talking about they want marriage. Like, sweetheart, you have 200K debt. Dang. A story to tell. Do you have a story to tell us? Yes, the story to tell you. I thought you knew I was married 3 times. 3 times. And I want one damn more. And if you don't shut up about it, I'll make you the 4th one. But that. Anyway, running background check story. My dad's current wife did that to him. My dad's current wife, yep. He said it was
what?
Do a background check.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Azrael the Daywalker obviously worked out because they're married. It was lust. I got to admit, visually she looked like Zendaya with green eyes, but the sex was meh at best. Wow. So what was not good about it? She was so beautiful. That didn't cut it. Let me see. Hold up. Where
Really?
the last came from? Are Are you talking about me? What do you? I don't know what he's talking about. Oh Lord.
I don't even see that comment.
Oh, right here. A story to tell.
Hold on. Mhm. Hold on. Where that last one? What?
Oh,
Which guy is he referring to?
I guess the last one. I don't know.
The
I'm not sure if he's
video?
talking about.
Is
I'm
he
not sure.
referring to the video?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Hold on. What? Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. Probably. Oh Lord. I can't
Sorry,
stand.
Justin. Did you tell him while he was asleep?
You said what now?
Did you tell? Did you marry me while I was asleep?
No, you see, I can't stand Ezra the Day Walker. What's wrong? He is a positive man, and these are the men that are uplifting versus other guys like Kevin Samuels, Coach Greg. You know, just all these red pill men or whatever you call them who give women advice, quote unquote, but they're abusing women emotionally and verbally while they're doing it. Yeah, so we should, as women, what is wrong with us? Why we gravitate to these negative men? Why don't we gravitate to women like Kay and me? Why not gravitate to men like him? Why you can't stand him? Because he's positive and he's giving good advice.
See, the thing is, when you see, and you can even see it in the comments, especially from the dudes, when you see a guy come forth like that and talk, you're automatically giving him the side eye, like he pandering, he on some bullshit. Even you said that he pandering, he on some bullshit. Instead of seeing that he might just be sincere, instead of, we don't look at that first. We thinking, what's his angle? What's he hope to accomplish here? Instead of seeing that as just a sincere dude, just being honest with people. So we as a culture, we're more comfortable with the negativity because we can trust that. That feels normal to us because it's usually what we're used to. I've met a lot of guys over the years that have talked about how they struggle to find a woman that takes them at face value. They're like, yeah, you too good to be true, so you want some bullshit, instead of just let's see where it goes kind of thing. They automatically like, nah, they rather go with Pookie and Ray Ray because they know what to expect.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the thing with men though, ladies, men can't hold their shit for too long. Now, unfortunately, with women, in most cases, we can go on and on and on with the bull crap, whatever story we want to tell y'all. We can go on and on and on. We don't break character. But fortunately, rather with men, if you aren't sure if a man like the one on the TikTok we just showed, if you don't feel that he's, genuine and sincere, just give it time. It'll show itself. Men can't hold their shit. Y'all really can't. This is the Derrick Jackson of the future. Why? I mean, so Ezra the Daywalker, who is a man that you will say is talking like him, but you feel like he's genuine and sincere? So do you feel like all men that are positive are genuine, sincere? I mean, because I don't believe that all men are bad or all men have to be emotionally abusive to be taken seriously. Oh, Poppy Blanco, he said, what's that? A yeast infection panties? Let me show you that video again. So
no, ma'am.
Well, Poppy Blanco.
Your vagina has a pH level of 3.8 to 4.5, which is acidic enough to bleach.
Oh, yeah, that makes much more sense.
Question for black women, because now I'm starting to look at you.
So, but no, it's not supposed to be. Is it saying that? I don't know, Kay. Do you bleach? I don't wear panties, so I don't know.
I don't wear them very often. But
yeah, so I don't recall having bleach panties, but
no, something wrong with that chick.
Right? Yeah.
How is your coochie bleaching panties?
They're saying because I don't know. Okay, I don't wear panties. I don't know, but I don't know.
Well, bitch, are you bleaching your pants?
No.
Okay, then. How is she bleaching stuff?
I mean, say toxic coochie. I know.
That's
no,
way more than some pH.
Vega, you never had no crazy dick, girl. You need to at least get one. Not, but run real fast afterwards, girl, because you get stuck up and you just end up getting married and just have a bunch of bullshit to come up with that, honey.
You
Tell you that right
stupid.
now. Run, get that dick and run. We say
Yeah.
crazy coochie is like Project Fire Hydrant. I'm
Mm-mm.
sorry. You know, it just come out gushing. I've heard, y'all, and guys in the chat, is that true? That crazy coochie, it would be like, it'd be wet like that. That poverty coochie. Okay.
Not poverty.
Poverty. I know.
No, not poverty. No, no.
Oh, that promissory punani, damn. Promissory note. Did you marry me while I was asleep? Oh, yeah, let me say, oh, my dad's current wife had major debt. Wow. You say he's a panda, he's a panda bear, panda. Wow. But Ezra, why are you hating? Do you mind if I drop the link right now or not yet?
Sure, go ahead.
Let's see. I want to put the link. Ezra, come up. I want to hear what the hell you got to say. Let me see. And everyone else who wants to come up. Let me see. So how do y'all feel? Do y'all feel that women who go to Kevin Samuels and get cursed out and called bitches and ugly and fat, do y'all think these are the kind of women that are ready for marriage? Do you think they are marriage minded? Or what from a male perspective, what do y'all think about these women? And and the ladies in the chat, how do y'all feel about these ladies? Because personally, I just think that's why I reckon up and I can get married again, because these silly hoes on Kevin Samuels, well, I'm racking up the men. Let me stop. But what do you think, Kay?
Like I said earlier, I think women that seek out abuse, and I'm gonna call it abuse,
Yes.
have problems. And you're not ready for a relationship with someone else when you don't even know who you are yet.
Right.
You're bringing less than a whole person. So no, you're not ready to be one with someone if you don't know who you yourself are as an individual.
So you feel these women who go to these platforms that treat them roughly and badly, you think they're missing something and they need to find themselves. Do you think they can find themselves on these platforms?
Nope.
You see,
I think any woman that calls into Kevin Samuels needs to lay on someone's sofa, a professional.
Me say, and why don't
And he suggests that to women too. He suggests that they need help.
Yeah, because after he done ran through them, like
right, because they were already damaged before they came to him, and then he lays on more damage, which they came looking for. So,
I mean, my thing
he delivered.
My thing is, it's so dangerous because especially with COVID and everything that you just in general, just
self-deletion.
Self-deletion, exactly. Yeah, especially like women like Miss USA, rather, the most just beautiful spirit, personality, and she self-deleted. My thing is, you never know what people going through, and they want to feel something. They go to these platforms, and you just never know. Then you having someone who is publicly humiliating you, telling you that you're fat. That it's like Kay is saying, you have to get yourself worked on. It's just not normal. Let me say, women gravitate towards Kevin Samuels and his like because women are drawn to brutally honest men on a subconscious level. That's why women like a-holes, they're upfront and honest, signs of a leader.
No, I don't think any of these women were ready for brutal honesty. No. Now, I do believe that especially women that have daddy issues do gravitate towards men that are assholes, that are mean even because there's a deficit, there's a void they're trying to fill with an authoritative figure. But as far as yeah, I'm not buying that one. What about you, Tish? Yeah.
I know, I know. I had to give that a very pregnant pause.
Yes.
I think women, men claiming to be assholes or men who are claiming to be honest. I think that's overrated. You're supposed to be honest.
You can be honest and nice,
right. I mean, and
but nice
women,
doesn't sell.
but women, but if sometimes you could get a man who will honestly tell you up front, yeah, I'm gonna screw you and your friend. I'm gonna treat you like, and women are so wrapped up in the honesty, they're not looking at the true character of the man, that they are an asshole and you need to move on. You know what I'm saying? So there are some men who are on this other level of bullshit that will tell you in your face, no, I don't want to be with you. I just want to fuck you. And a woman's like, oh, he's so honest. Oh, thank you. No, damn. So what? You know what I'm saying? That's not, yes, he's honest, but take that for what it is and go elsewhere.
And walk away.
Don't take it as to be drawn to. That's crazy.
That's only cool if all you looking for is a fuck buddy too. Then y'all could just disrespect each other like crazy and keep it pushing. But if you're looking for something better, stronger, long lasting, and he's telling you he just wants to fuck you, walk. In fact, run. Sprint. Get your ass up out of there. That is not where you need to be. Fuck your honesty at this point. I mean, I appreciate you being honest. I'm not gonna be mad at you for it. Thank you.
Fuck your honesty.
Right.
Women,
thank you for saving my time.
We need to get a shirt that says "fuck your honesty" for real, because I'm so
no, because I like the honesty. I do like the honesty.
Right.
I want to know up front if we're on the same page.
Right. I mean, fuck the mindset of you thinking that's a good thing and not doing the discernment of how that is a red flag.
But that goes back to the woman.
Yeah.
What did he do wrong in that scenario? He told her the truth. It's for her to do what she's going to do with the information. That's not on him.
Right. And women need to stop in that.
So it's not fuck your honesty. Yeah. It's fuck her mentality that told her it was okay to lay down with him after he told her he just wanted a piece of ass.
Right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. I mean, and women, you don't get husbands that way. You don't get husbands by appreciating such men who are nice enough, quote unquote, to let you know that they're an asshole, and who are nice enough, quote unquote, to let you know that they just want to use you, abuse you, whatever. And you find that attractive. That is not marriage material. Those aren't the men you should want. Those are men who are gracious enough to let you see their red flags, and you should get the hell on, We say, no, I don't wear boy shorts. No, I don't wear panties. I just wear all this. I wear coconut oil. That's why I wear coconut oil in his ass. We say, not all women are drawn to Karen Samuels. I don't admire or like a-holes. Thank you, Vega. Thank you. That shit just stole me up. What does stole me up, Kay? What that mean?
What is it? What?
Story to Kel says that shit just stole me up. I'm not sure what that lingo means.
Yeah, I'm not there.
He said, I'm a fireman for fireman in my Little Wayne voice. See, I caught it, Kay be like, I'm a fireman, fa la 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 la, fireman.
You ain't lie either. I can't even deny that. I'm like, what?
You be killing me, girl. Ain't none of y'all fools want to come on the panel and talk shit. None of y'all nice people want to come on the panel and talk shit. They say, those women are used to abuse. Yes. So yeah, just like I was just doing. So it feels normal. If I sense there is an iota of abuse, I am out. Thank you. Those women got a submissive fetish to be humiliated by a powerful man live on air, which is why they come back. That's true. It is a fetish. I mean, I do have a secret fetish. I do like to be treated like shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love it. But I love it from my pets. My chihuahua treats me like garbage, and I love it. But when a human man tries to do that, I ain't hearing none of that. But I do have, but I get it, you know. So women, this is a word of advice. If you like being treated like shit, get a
Why you
dog.
look like you holding the dick? What's up? Let it go.
So
Stop
women,
it.
if
No,
you're
we're not stroking it. We're not
so
stroking
women,
it.
if so women, if you have a fetish when be treated like shit, get a pet and treat it really nice, because pet men and children are all in the same category. Pet men and women are in the same category. If you treat any one of those things too good, they will shit on you. So get a pet. Do not put up with it from men, and don't put up with it from children. Yay! I gave great advice.
Did you?
Don't call them silly hoes. They are good women. Shut up, Poppy. You like them simple bitches. Those simple. Nah, there's nothing wrong with being sincere, but he did it by saying, "Why are you listening to these other men? Listen to me. I'm Randy Watson, Mr. Sexual Chocolate."
Oh.
I'm sorry. I really found that to be gave me the
I'm with you,
giggles.
Vega. Being treated like garbage does not turn me on either.
It just turns me on. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I just love it. Well,
Yeah,
Kate,
coochie dry for me.
say I'll come up there in a few. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Poppy. What's considered ran through? What do you consider ran through, Kay?
Well, you know, I talk about that all the time. You know, you gotta keep them numbers down. Yeah, we can't do what the fellas do. I'm sorry. I don't care how
Yeah.
liberated you are. We can't do
Okay.
what the fellas do.
Okay. So we can't have like a high body count like men
No.
in this square.
No.
Really now, huh?
No.
But
Mm-mm.
if you let the
No.
men tell it,
I know they say
it's-
they don't care, but they care. Every man cares. No man wants to be, wants the wife, the chick that 100 dudes have been through. Nobody's trying to marry that. And I mean, hey, if you've had 100 dudes, keep it to yourself. So I'm not knocking. I'm just saying, if you, of course, the number is 4. Okay, that is the official number is always 4, sweetie. I don't care what the real number was. The number is 4. Go get you some vaginal rejuvenation and fix that sucker.
okay, or sitting in some
And get
vinegar
your
or
snapback
something.
back and keep it pushing. The answer
Right.
is 4.
The answer
Okay.
is always 4. Always. Because why? When you screw for a light bill being paid, that's not a screw. That doesn't
That's
count
a
because
job.
that's a job. If you
That's a
screw
job.
2 Steves, it's only one
That's
Steve.
one Steve.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. And that the one that you didn't come
Little
with
dicks don't count. No orgasm don't count.
Don't count.
That
It
was
showed
just
out.
practice.
Oh,
So you can knock that numbers down real quick.
now, is that okay? I mean, for real. Let me see. Good leaders don't need to abuse and belittle. Amen.
Exactly.
For real. Not at all. Exactly. When you're a good leader, you don't even have to raise your voice. You don't have to. You can be a man of very few words. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? When you're a good leader and you have a handle on yourself in your household. You see, I'm a honest mother F. Let me see. Yeah, please subscribe. You can be honest and use tech, right? Yes, you can. Let me see. Let me see. How is being nice to you helping you? If being nice is omitting the truth, I wouldn't want it. Honestly, because it does a disservice to me. If I'm an athlete and you tell me my diet is shit, I'm going to
I
be
don't see any of these comments.
reflective instead of saying,
Okay, I see
why
that.
did he insult me? Yeah, I mean, but we're not athletes, and we are women, and or we're just human beings. And there's a tactful way, just like that man on the this fine gentleman here. Let's look at him again.
Question for black women, because now I'm starting to look at y'all a little side-eyed. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? Why do y'all keep going to the pages of these men making content disparaging black women and tearing you down as if you could change the mind of a man-child? There are black men out here making content, celebrating and uplifting you and talking about how we can raise our children together and build a better future. We're out here. Come talk to us. Tap that plus button.
But
I
go ahead.
I wanted to address Azrael where he said, how is being nice to you helping you? You can be honest and nice at the same time. I'm not saying you got to pussyfy something and put it in a pretty box with flowers and stuff to present it, but you don't have to be mean about your criticism. There's a such thing as constructive criticism. You can do that and do it where it has a positive outcome. But if at the end of the day, when you've made your derogatory comments, telling your version of truth, what did you accomplish besides making her feel like shit and, maybe possibly giving her a bad self-image? So there's a way to deliver the information. What's the phrase used earlier? You're not going to put sugar on shit and call it a brownie. Okay. You can give the truth without being a dick about it. Why is that a hard concept?
Right. I mean, and do we even gravitate? Because even with, YouTube and, it's been a lot of things going on, especially with the Black YouTube. And there's been more awareness of how we gravitate to negativity and ratchetness and tearing each other down, and, that's entertaining and that's fine and good. But when it comes to trying to give people, 101 advice, you're supposed to build people up, and you can be honest and still do that, but you don't have to call them a bitch. You don't have to tell them they're fat. There are ways of saying you said what?
I said, I wish a motherfucker might.
You know what I'm saying?
Call me out my name. Don't call me out my name.
Right, exactly. Someone you don't even know. That's just ridiculous. I love what Vega's saying. She said some people use honesty as an excuse to be negative and tear down. That is so true.
Right. Exactly. Versus the constructive criticism that could actually benefit her, and she might learn something about herself that she did not know before. No, we do not use coconut oil as a lube. Trash can ways. No, absolutely not. Anything that's oil based, even coconut oil, is a bacteria playground inside the vajayjay. Absolutely not. You need to use actual lube.
Your vagina has a pH level of 3.8 to 4.5, which is acidic enough to bleach
coconut oil in your vajayjay. No. Now, if you want to drink some coconut oil, go right ahead, but do not put it in the vajayjay. No.
Let me see. Yeah, exactly. Great point.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great lube. It's just gonna fuck your shit up.
Throw off your pH, and you have them panties looking like acid. Self-awareness.
Acid draws.
Self-awareness is what is missing from most women. They're so used to men lying to them that when they get injected with the truth serum, it seems unnatural. What do you? Let me do
truth
this.
in that.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, go ahead, Kate. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was agreeing to some degree with what he said. Most women are delusional. They're very delusional, and they need some truth. But again, that truth can be delivered in a way that it can have a positive outcome. Now, some women, especially some that seem to call in to Kevin Samuels, seem to be very stubborn when being faced with reality. When he puts that mirror in front of them, and they still will not receive what he is trying to say. And he says it he may be sarcastic, but he's not being a complete asshole at first. But when they are so resistant to understanding what he's trying to get across to them, and very rarely have I actually thought what he said was wrong when he was giving them some feedback. However, by the time, 20 minutes in and she's still in denial of what is so plainly obvious to anybody watching, that he gets crass and says some hurtful things to her, that seems to be when it penetrates. It's like, why does it take that for it to penetrate for some women? But that shouldn't be your go-to. That shouldn't be your first option to say things in a
See, there are ways of saying
fucked
it.
up manner.
See, there's ways, see how I interrupted you? There's ways of saying, listen, what's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? There are ways of, if you want to be rough and break in to kind of break up the mindset or whatever, but you don't have to call someone a bitch. I was just doing that as a point to show there are
Right.
ways of, woo, wake up, woo. You know what I'm saying? But he's not trying to do any of those things. But when he was trying to be positive, to be fair, when he was trying to be positive, when he was trying to get on men about the things they should be doing or not doing, it wasn't well received. No one wanted to hear that. No one wanted to hear anything until he told a woman, you're just average at best, well, whatever. The thing is, like Kay is saying, we just need to work on ourselves. Have some kind of clarity, have some kind of balance. I just don't understand the mindsets of what the hell is going on. And to address Azra, the daywalker, what do you mean men are lying to us all the time? Men are not lying to us. They may say things every now and then, but men actions, especially in the African American communities, their actions is truthful. So they can say whatever they want. So men are not lying to us, but their actions, is very truthful. So that's not true. So we don't need a truth serum per se. If women were to open up and receive and see what the hell is going on and not take it as a game and as a joke, we get the truth every single day. Men treat us like trash all the time. We just don't want to acknowledge it, or we just think it's run of the part, but it's not. But we don't need to hear it on top of being treated like shit on top of it. Let me see. Hell yeah, Kay would be like, huh? I think that's from something else. Let me see the marriage rate for I'll come up if you call me daddy and you're
Hold on. Trash Can said, I like oily anal. You like shitty anal, because that's what's about to happen. But seriously, again, do not use anything anally that you cannot use vaginally. Those holes are very close together, so the chances of contamination are high. So no, we don't use coconut oil in the ass either, even though it probably feels really good. It's not a good idea. Again, a breeding ground for infection, because what happens is that oil lays a base that does not rinse out for a while. So it could stay there for a week or two. And so a lot of bacteria passes in that time frame, vaginally and anally, that is not being flushed out because they have that nice oily base sitting there. So bacteria just sits there and grows and grows and grows until you have an infection of some type. So let's not do that. Okay, let's stick with anal lubes, or let me see, oil based and silicone based, especially silicone based, really great anal lubes. But yeah, we're not gonna do the oil, especially in the ass. It stays forever. You ain't washing out your asshole, so it really sticks around for a while.
Unless
you know how long oil stays in the ass.
Unless you use
saying.
Unless you use some summer ease in your butt. I'm joking.
Say it again.
Unless you want to use some summer ease in your ass.
You're gonna need a douche for real, because and a couple of them. It's gonna take a minute to get that oil out your ass. Stop it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Vega said being treated like garbage doesn't turn me on. Sorry. I'm no girl.
You are so late. How long ago was that?
I know. I'm catching up.
We already read that one.
Oh, really? Okay. You see, Trash Can said, treat me like Tish treat that mic. Anyway, she ran through she ran through it, her right lip caught a flat from high mileage thin walls. You see. Ran through is where the lips look like Elvis Presley. Thank you very much. Wow. Like,
That's hilarious. Who said that?
activate live chat. Kate, not just top chat. Wow.
What happened?
Steve Hart. She says activate live chat, not just top chat. I guess
Women
he's trying
should be douching their asses out before anal, but most don't. Okay.
Steve Harvey Jr. Poppy, why is he Steve Harvey Jr.? Because he's giving good advice and not being a
Because
nasty
you know he's
a-hole.
pandering.
Let me see
Because,
this ninja.
because Kevin Samuel's not pandering.
Okay, pandering to who? Who's okay? To a bunch of
He
low-life.
panders to y'all, and these guys, some of these guys out here may be pandering to us. And your point.
And your point. Thank you. This ninja playing the nice role, aka friend zone, and not getting no. Wow. I mean, look like he gonna get plenty. You see, there's nothing worse than a man pandering to women. Kevin Samuels pandered to y'all all the time, and y'all just giving him all that money. Y'all just, splashing it out. You see, good men are not broadcasting themselves, just like good women aren't. Oh, that's sweet. Follow my Snapchat and Instagram at Poppy Blanco. Oh, so Poppy Blanco has an Instagram and he has a Snapchat. Okay, I'm gonna check you on the Snapchat, Poppy.
You use
What?
Snapchat?
Not really. I have one, but I really don't use it. Do you?
I had it once upon a time. I deleted it. I didn't like it.
Yeah, my attention span is too short on how
I
to.
almost
keep
sent
going on it.
videos I didn't mean to send many times. I was like, nope, that's not for me. It's too easy to fuck this up. So no.
You say why anyone would look to Kevin Samuel is beyond me. Men just watch to get high off of him belittling women, and that's so true. How do y'all men feel about that?
They love it. They love it.
So y'all don't
They
think
worship the ground Kevin Samuels walks on.
so y'all guys, y'all really don't feel like Kevin Samuels is just being abusive to women? Y'all don't think that? Did you know Tish have a third channel? Shut up. Probably not because she never talks about it, but has a great content giving street interviews on men. Ask for said, thank you, sweetheart. I put a second video up too. So check that out. I like oily NK. Okay.
Girl, you be so late with them comments.
I know. I'm trying to catch up. Thank you, Trash Can Ways. We are usually lying to save face. I like that too. I am sure. Oh my God, Poppy Punk, I'm sure Trash Can Ways is the nastiest nigga in the state of Michigan. Is that true, Trash Can Ways? Are you the nastiest one in Michigan? Are you? Poppy Blanco, why? Thank you very much.
Kevin Samuels is very entertaining.
Right. Here goes Kay, the woman version of Dr. Sebi.
Your point. I know what I'm talking about. But go on with your little oily, shitty anal sex.
Oh, hey, Poppy. Hold on. I'm about to go through these. We see.
What's up, Poppy?
Let's see. Women not douching their buttholes out before anal. Where they do that at? What do you mean? A lot of women don't do that. What are you talking about? Snapchat me that butthole.
It should be mandatory.
If it's real. Be careful, Tish. I only send dick pics to women. Okay. I find
That's
Kevin
good to know.
Okay, so Poppy, what do you think? I mean, so you think that Kevin Samuels is doing it right? You think women deserve it?
Yes. I came on just to say yes. That's it. I'm out here.
Did he leave for real? I'm about to say.
I took his ass off. What the hell are you saying? You give me a headache.
I mean, 80% of the girls be dumb as fuck, yo.
Right. Are these the women who should be getting married or prepare for marriage? Because that's the whole premise of this live stream to discuss. What kind of mindset are these women in to call into Kevin Samuels, Coach Greg Adams, all of these other red pill men? Are these women that y'all want to find and marry one day?
I believe most women want to get married.
Okay.
I believe that, but they want to at the same time they want to get married, but they want to live a single girl life, a hot girl summer. They want to do both at the same time.
Really?
Have you paid attention to the Kevin Samuels show lately? That's what all the girls. You not a fan online. You watch that girl. What's the girl name? The Kendra G shit.
Okay, yeah.
They all
I don't
say the
watch
same thing. Oh, I divorced my husband because he didn't want to let me go on girls trip. He didn't want to let me dress up with sexy dresses. I'm like, yo, you married, bro.
Wow.
course.
I didn't know it was that bad. Did you know women were that like that? Where
I missed the comment.
he was saying that women don't want to be married, or they get divorced because their husbands won't let them dress sexy, won't let them go on girls trips, and Papi Blanco think that's a problem if you're married.
Oh, they for the streets. Yeah, they're not ready to be married.
Okay.
Most women want to be married. They just like I don't think they got a good example of what is a wife is. So
Okay.
and their example is Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, all these whores, and listen to that whole music. And they go down that road. I'm telling you, man, that's how women is, yo.
Homeboy said
I'm talking about
whores.
the young generation. I ain't talking about the older girls. I'm talking about like if you like 20 to 35, that's what you most likely listening to.
Right.
These girls are your Bible, pretty much. I mean, I'm not saying yours, but I'm speaking in general.
Right. Got you.
And it's just and when they call this man, sometimes females be having an agenda when they call him, man. They want to they be trying to be dumb. You see what I'm saying? Most women call that man just trying to beat him on a debate.
They want to do what?
They want to beat him at debating.
Yeah,
they want to
yeah.
be the one to be like, yeah, you see, I got him. He ain't gonna let you do that.
No, it's
He gonna put you in the box. He gonna put you in timeout. He gonna tell you to shut the fuck up, watch it, all that bullshit that he be doing. So,
Right.
and I don't understand why if you fat and ugly, you call Kevin Samuels. I wouldn't do it. If you fat and ugly, you shouldn't be calling that man because he's gonna roast you. He's
Right.
gonna roast you. And unless you sound nice, he's gonna let you slide. But as soon as you start saying that man ain't shit, that man is broke, he gonna go off on you. As he should. And I agree with that. He should go off on them bros.
Right.
He was this big girl.
What is that?
He was this big. Hey, don't pay attention. Hey, stop blocking screen, This nigga's following me, man.
I gotta chase people down for my money.
Hey, he was this big old girl, yo. Called Kevin Samuels the other day and said that a man that made $50,000 was broke. This girl she was big and ugly, son. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I seen that. I seen that stream when he was arguing with her.
Yeah, and he was like, hold on. And that's when you gonna get you. When he goes down this road, like, yo, how old are you? How tall are you? How much you weigh? Oh, he gonna get your ass. He about to get your ass. And that kind of women, they deserve to get roasted on, yo. I agree with that.
Hey, thank you, the Great Pill Podcast. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, ladies? What's going on, chat?
Oh,
What I missed?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, beautiful?
This is Kay, the other half of the marriage brokerage firm.
Okay.
And so, the premise of our platform is Kay has been married for almost 30 years. As you see, she is glowing. She is happy. She's relaxed. So she has a happy marriage, not just married. And my deal is, I've been married a few times, so I can get you to the altar. Kay can keep you, married. So that's our thing. So, but today we're talking about women. We call them silly. We think that women who call into Kevin Samuels and these kind of red pill platforms are silly, and that's why they aren't married. Because if you have a certain mindset, if you're more concerned about chasing down negativity and letting a man beat it up emotionally, you're not marriage material, you're not wife material. What do you think?
True. I agree. We just kind of jumped out on my stream. We were talking about relationship and stuff where one female, she was actually self-aware where she saw the guy for just only to blow her back out, but didn't see anything further than that.
Okay.
So she moved on. My thing when it comes to women doing stuff like that, I think we got to have communication. We got to.
Okay.
Because guys got thick skin. Just let us know, like, hey, this is what it is. This is how I feel about the situation, and move forward. Either turn the page or keep at bay. Guys, it sucks, but 90% of us is gonna play the game and try to hold you and keep you. So if you were kind of giving us the box, hey, that's like the unicorn. We're gonna ride that sucker until the wheel fall off. You know what I'm saying? And just low key petty because I thought your friend was beautiful. I didn't know she's married. She like doing those finger waves. Don't do that to me. Don't do that.
Did I do that?
No, you married. Nah, I gotta fall back. Three things I'll mess with: my mom, the government, and married people. Don't do that.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm doing it. I'm single.
Yeah, you like fam? You get out of here.
Yeah,
let me
she out the game.
Anyway, let me do this.
Did you put him out? Oh, you need to.
I ain't mad at you.
Yo, Tish been out the game for a long time, boy.
You said I've been out the game?
No, I mean Kate. Kate been out the game for a long time.
But that doesn't mean she doesn't
available.
know it. That doesn't mean she doesn't know it.
Yeah, because she has girlfriends like me and other, girlfriends.
And thousands of clients.
Right. She's also a sexual enhancement consultant.
I do want to go to her classes.
Okay.
No, you want to be, you want to participate. No.
Yeah, you want to be one of the male.
Well, he's kind of out.
I want to be the male model. I just want the girls to try it on me. Like,
he doesn't eat cat cake.
If y'all need,
he does. Yes, he does.
Poppy eat the cat.
I hear you.
Poppy don't eat the cat.
Yeah, he does. Trash can don't.
Hey man, if the right women come around, the girlfriend. I don't be.
Poppy, I just caught you lying, bro. I swear to God. Let's not go back to Gray Pill Podcast, man.
Hold on. So Poppy is telling y'all on your side of the table.
No, he told us verbatim. He said, "I do not eat the cat unless." Yeah, he slang it. He slanged that sucker. It's scrawny.
Right.
That's all he needs.
That's right.
I'm gonna get you some animal crackers and some apple juice because you're childish.
Don't hate on me, Kay. Kay, I thought you loved me, girl.
Dad. Oh, sorry.
I thought you loved me.
I can't. So you talking about me? Okay.
Please say not at all, not ever.
No, I ain't saying not never. Come on, man. Nothing is ever 100%. I say my woman. That's it. That's it.
I mean, of course, if you hitting 5 and 10 heifers, I don't expect you to be doing everybody. That's just foul. But but if you're in a relationship,
listen, 90. I'm gonna give you a number.
Okay.
98% of this broad just get straight dick. 98.9.
So who get the cat? Like who would you choose to eat the cat?
Right, yeah.
My girlfriend. That's it, bro. That's it.
So do you have a girlfriend?
Nope. That's why I don't eat it.
But you eating something. You eating.
So what's the foreplay look like?
Yeah. Do you foreplay?
So she just gotta come with the wop. You ain't gonna make it wop. You just go straight in. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Going in.
Y'all watch too much porn.
I don't watch porn.
How the devil are you going in with no foreplay?
He should be your client, Kay. I think he should be your client. He should be your. That's a special case. That's a special case right here.
Yeah.
He needs to start over from scratch. Yeah, you need to bust him down and bring him back.
You might get a whole book out of him. You don't know, a new novel.
Okay. You sound like you need a book right now.
Okay.
Hey, before the billions, how you doing?
I'm gonna tell you a secret, girls. Working with a monster.
Well, it better be the monster for all that non.
Well, sure, you working with a monster. You still gotta get it good and wet before you go in.
Look here, Kay. I don't need you to start poisoning the minds of this girl that you think that every man needs to do that. Don't say that shit. Stop saying that.
Really? I'm not a.
Don't do that.
I'm not that woman that says you got to lick it before you stick it. It's not like that. I don't think that that's necessarily the case. Now, I do know, and I've said this before, most women do not achieve orgasm from intercourse. They need direct clitoral stimulation.
or mental
And
stimulation.
most women would prefer that in the form of a tongue. Now,
I gotta check. I gotta check my statistics, papi statistics, real quick. Let me see. About 90% of the girls that fuck me reach orgasm. So
How do you,
that's
know?
an 8. That's
how do you know?
So that means out of
How do you know?
10 girls, 9 of them get to the promised land.
How do you
But
know?
here's the question though. How do you know?
Because I see some of them squirting. That's how I know.
Say it again.
Some of them squirt. And some of them, most of them tell me, "Oh, papi, I came like 3-4 times, baby." It happens. You know what? I gotta go to you. Let's do a live coaching session, and I'll be the model. I tell all your female clients, man, what to do, man. I tell like, yo, come here, baby, get butt naked. This is what your husband got to do. This is how your boyfriend got to do it.
Anyway, the great podcast. How do you feel about oral sex? Do you have oral sex with everyone you know, or what do you do?
Not everyone. I guess it's just pretty much the moment and the vibes of it. I guess I mean, from my understanding, if I feel like they reached the climax and they're giving me all the verbal signs of their enjoying stuff. Your mic, bro. It was a little static. Okay, I'm good. If they're giving me all the telltale signs that they're enjoying themselves, then maybe, and we're continuing after the fact, I might have like a flashback, like maybe I should have ate the cat just to give that extra, enjoyment to her. Yeah, exactly. So I'm fine with it. I just pretty much don't give all the 100% to a lot.
Right. You shouldn't
women.
give everybody 100%.
Yeah. So
everybody's not worth 100%.
No, they're not. I mean, I don't pick and choose it, but to me, I feel like it's more of a woman's world in that sex realm because women get to pick easily out of the 100 people they want. Men pretty much have to fight for their to get the sex from women. So if we get that, it's like, okay, now these men got to go all out just to prove that, just to get another round 2, round 3 for most part.
So let me see. Hold on. What I'm doing. Jay. Oh, your mic. Ooh, you. Jay.
Yeah, somebody got a vibrator somewhere.
I think that's a story to tell.
No, never mind.
Let me say. Before the baby said, I've been in only one relationship for 5 years. Wow. And so before the billions, how do you feel about women? Do you think if you were single or before you were in a relationship, do you feel women who go to Kevin Samuels and get emotionally, and verbally abused, you think they are marriage minded, or what do what is the end goal? What do y'all think they want?
They can't be because and I have to agree with Kevin Samuels on one thing. He said you got to check yourself before you act. It's same thing with guys. You can't sit there and say you want this high value man, just like men can't say I want these super IG models, Janet Jackson and Beyonce's. You can't say that when you ain't even check yourself. That don't make any sense. How can you afford a Ferrari when you got your credit low?
Right.
That don't make any sense. And then when you even still, and I would just have this conversation, then you got to have that realization mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I know I'm not going to ever get with Beyonce. I know I'm not going to ever get with Janet Jackson, all these other these actual high value women, even if I had the same money, the same status, because guess what? When I approach them, I might not be their type. I might say something stupid and corny. I might not even know how to approach them, but guess what? I got all this stuff just to get near them. So we got to have that mindset of like, it could be a no regardless. So just start working within your levels. If you, excuse my language, you're a bum or a fuck boy, start working with these little ratchet girls and,
exactly.
Go from there.
Stay in your lane.
Why do bums or F-boys, and F-boys and bums, they're not necessarily like literal bums or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They can be educated, just that bum mindset or that, that kind of mindset. Why they want a woman that challenges them. Why do you want a woman? Why did you want a woman to bust down to that lowest common denominator?
You
like
just said it. They want that challenge. You know what I'm saying? They want the challenge.
Right.
Like freshman, like and we'll go kiddyish. Freshman high school, I was dating seniors and juniors. Oh, much respect. After like my senior junior, I'm dating college girls. So I'm dating grown ass women. After summertime, after high school, 18, 19, I'm dating 20, 30-year-olds. Oh man, you're the man now. So it's like they want them challenges, they want them conquests, but when you get those challenges and conquests, you're not breaking it down on a mental level. You know, you're not listening to the women. You just got yourself to that bridge to cross that finish line, and that's it. So I don't know. It's just a challenge for them. And then what now they're gonna get old and worn out, and now gonna be like, man, I wish I had a good girl. Okay, look back. You had them, but you didn't want to stick with them.
Right. Poppy Blogger, why are you such a dick?
What did I say?
You say before the billions translation, I have been pussy with for 5 years. you are such a dick. Oh my gosh.
Hey, story to tell.
My sound still messed up.
Yeah, he's still a little staticky.
Oh, it's good right now. It's good. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Oh, is that the only one that heard the static?
I heard
no,
when
we
he
heard
spoke.
it.
It sounded like a little CB-ish.
Okay. Oh.
Say something else.
Let me say
Hello.
oh yeah, it's something with your wires are tripped or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like when Vegas said they may go on Kevin Samuels for attention too, and it's sad, you know,
That's
like yeah. I mean,
There's
that's
a lot
so
of them, majority of them, and it's like percentage. The attention, or some may think they can actually out debate them, because I've seen lawyers on there. A lawyer looked like a real fool. I seen career women on there, straight fool. I seen a famous YouTuber that's in Canada. He met up and they had like a one-on-one thing. She was doing it for the clout. So it's a lot of different reasons why they want to get on there. But no, when you get on there, he makes it clear before you come on the platform. This is what the topic is going to be. This is what it is. But somehow, even us the guys, we go over the head and then just come on in like, oh my God, I'm on Instagram. Oh my God, I'm on YouTube. Right. And then he asks the basic questions and they get triggered, or the people viewing on the outside try to look in, they get triggered, and all these little clickbait shows.
Right.
He keep the same energy. The same energy. I'm not mad at him. I mean, his narrative might be different. That's his business. But the conversation is still the same. You come on my platform, that's the topic. I'm over here, I'm a guest. Stay in your lane.
Right. I mean, and I think it could be a breeding ground too for men to find these women and pick them off. You know, like if you
I didn't think about that. That's a good scam too. That's a good hustle.
Yeah, you know, like you see all these women, they come into Kevin Samuels, they la. If I was a dude, if I was like Poppy Blanco and I'm just trying to smash chicks or whatever like that, guess where I'm gonna go?
Oh, did she just say you was on some whole shit, baby?
Still back.
I was on some whole shit like Poppy.
Let me ask you a question, bro. What kind of mic are you having? I might can help you out.
Nah, see, I just moved my setup. It's still bad though.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Oh well, what kind of mic you got though? I might can help out. Just you bought it, bro. You don't know the name of it? You gotta look at it.
I think it's a bad connection. Like,
it's a Rode. Yeah, I think it's the connection, yo. I just with my
Did you pull it out and push it back in?
Yeah, I'm about to do that.
And then you pull it out and then push it back in again.
Yeah,
And
that's not dick. It's not dick. Stop.
Oh, okay.
Stop
I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, girl. I was so caught up in that. Oh, gosh.
I noticed you was on there.
Listen, it's been oh God, is it 20 months already? Hold on, is it 20 months? Oh God, it's my 20-month anniversary, guys! Yeah!
I would tell a story to go out there and blow your back out, but he said he don't blow our back.
I'll be scared of her if she. Yeah, I'll be scared of her. If she had her way with me, man, and she been that backed up, man, I'll be screaming. I'll be calling Poppy like, "Yo, take round 2, 3, 5, and 6 for me.
Come get this girl."
Yo, I blame all the men in North Carolina, man.
why we blaming the male population of North Carolina.
They stupid.
You North Carolina niggas suck. Y'all got a whole beautiful cougar over there.
Yeah, they have a whole. That's what
I'm mad he called you an old, beautiful
cougar over there, walking around with an ocean in between her legs. Y'all haven't done nothing about it.
Oh
Yes.
wow.
It's a disgrace. Hey, before the bill. Oh, he got that fresh cut.
Hey.
Oh yeah, he been to the barber today.
Hey, Azrael, how you doing too? How y'all?
Well,
what do you-
Azrael camered up. Oh, you need to be on camera, bro.
You're funny.
Hey,
So,
I'm doing well.
so
You
what's
guys
up?
hear me well?
Yeah. So before the billion, so how do you feel? Do you think Kevin Samuels is a breeding ground for dumb women for y'all men to go pick off on and ruin their lives more? Or what do you think? You think these?
That was not the original question.
I mean, but do you
I
think,
heard the original question, but I was like, wait a second, where did this come from?
What was
I
the
mean-
original question?
but are these women the kind of women that go to Kevin Samuels and ask for advice from him just to get emotionally abused? Do you think they're marriage-minded women?
No.
Why not? Why do you think? Why do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, because, well, when you say the women that go up, I'm going to say the majority of them are not, and
Mhm.
then some of them are,
Okay.
right? And you even have women go up there who are married, and they say, oh, well, I'm trying to cheat on my husband. I don't know if you guys saw that episode.
No.
What happened?
She was trying to switch them up, right? Like she was trying to get with another high value guy.
Exactly. She was trying to find a high value man. She was already married. It's actually titled "The Worst Woman I Ever Spoke to."
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look for that one.
Oh,
Was she in the middle of a divorce?
No.
She was living with the guy.
Oh,
Oh
She was
my.
living with the guy. Her guy was making good money because she stayed home, and she wanted to reconnect with her ex-boyfriend that left her and told her, "Yo, you need therapy." I remember that one. You need therapy. So now he started making more money than her new husband, and she want to get back to him because he got more status. He's a black girl too.
And she actually said this on
Yes.
live
She
camera.
thought it was okay to say that shit.
No,
Yeah,
no.
she
This
was
the
cool
kicker,
with
though.
it.
This is the kicker. Kevin was talking to her for at least, 30, 40 minutes before he found that out? It was a long ass conversation, yo.
right.
And then Kevin was like, well, hold on, what? And like, yo, I'm married right now. Then Kevin was like, no. Yo, that was funny as hell, yo.
Wow. I mean,
Wow.
and women like that keep old cougar, like you would say, Poppy, old cougar like me in the game. Anyway,
Mhm.
that is crazy. So, I mean, so what do you think about them before the billions? I mean, what do you think their end game is when they, like, do they really want to get married or what's their problem? What's
You
going
know
on?
what? You know what? Since they getting married for sport.
Oh, screw you.
Mm. Mm.
you was waiting
What
to
was
use
the name of
that
the
one.
episode
I
again?
was waiting on it. It's titled "The Worst Woman I've Ever Spoken to." I believe it's something around there.
No, you're right. You're right.
Okay, yeah.
That is crazy. So they on there for sport, right?
Yeah, it's for fun. It's like, oh, I was bored on a Friday night. All my girls are chilling and I ain't going out. Let me go ahead and call in to Kevin Samuels to get my my height, weight, and dress size ass. That way I can act surprised. I've been watching every episode and I just want to act like
For
I'm
real.
gonna be surprised, like I ain't never heard it before.
But how you notice when as soon as he asked like how much your weight, nobody listen, they be like, huh? You know what it was. Listen, they all see if one girl is a little bit big, she always gonna say like, huh? What's your size?
Yo, Bobby, did you see the one where the girl was like, I told you I'm fat? You remember that he asked her for her weight?
No, I haven't seen that. No, maybe I did, but I haven't. How it went?
Yeah, that's how it was. He was asking for a height, weight, dress size, and then he asked for her weight. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fat." And then he asked again. He asked for like a specific weight, and then she says it again, like, "I told you I'm fat." And then he said, "No, you ain't gonna be yelling at me." So he kicked off.
Uh-huh.
This is why I tell people, man, he entertaining because at the end of the day, it's a business. You have to entertain people.
Yeah.
Right.
He's gonna tell you the truth. He's gonna give you some truth, whether you like it or not. But his main goal is to entertain.
They'll straight fall for it. That's pretty much where I come at. I don't have patience for it. Like I don't even watch all his streams fully. Like I used to, just to listen to him. Just like a radio. I'll go cook. I have him on. He'll say his bit, have people on, and that'd be it. But me just sitting there, just listen to him, it's like, bro, it's the same thing, rinse and repeat. And I'm not playing him out, but it's just the fact, like these women, a lot of these women, hell, it's even the dudes too. But at least the dude can understand it. Like, hey, you tell me I'm overweight and I'm short, but I can't change the short part, but I can change the height, and I can't change this, I can change that. Okay, that's something we can work with, and they'll move on. They're not coming back for no rinse and repeat. Women still keep jumping in there. It's consistent. I'm like, y'all don't make any sense.
It be the same woman too sometimes.
The only new chick I probably came across is when the Karen came in there and he was just playing her out, and I'm like, and I'm looking at her like, you're not even making no strides or points, just sitting there. He's literally getting paid for you looking silly.
Okay.
Get off. And she just standing there, just looking at the screen, and he's making little sound effects and doing his stuff at her expense. Like it's retarded. So if they want to go in there like fools, go ahead. But let's be realistic. Don't come back after the fact, make a clip and like, oh my God, he's this. No, it's you. He said it's literally the same thing. I had an argument with a chick. She was so against Kevin Samuels, and she was like, "Oh, you must." I'm not. Trust me, I'm not for anybody, but we need to listen to people when they conversate.
Right.
And then but he said it so much so repetitive. Somebody can debate about Kevin Samuel, and then another dude like, no, but you do remember he said this and that third. I'm like, and they got the attitude. I'm like, what are you mad for?
Exactly. I mean,
I just don't understand. I don't like the way he does. Well, then you get your own show and you get on and you.
And it's so easy to not listen. You can just not tune in if you don't like him.
He says that all the time.
For real.
That all the time.
Right.
It's trash can ways.
They're trying to recycle, bro. That's all they trying to do.
So, and I've asked this question like a million times before. But with the Gray Pill podcast or whatever, I'll ask it again. What are the characteristics? Are you married?
No, I'm single.
Okay. What are the characteristics are you looking for when looking for a wife? Are you interested in getting married one day, or?
Yeah, I was dating somebody 2 years. I kind of went all in with, and I thought that was the one because I don't do the whole let me put her out on social media. Like I had like Facebook like 10 years since the beginning when it was called the Facebook.
Okay,
and
wow.
I never put no chick. Yeah, I never put no chick on there. So, and then I was like, at that time, it could be an age thing. I don't know. Because I pretty much know that's pretty much the conversation. Like when guys get a certain age, women get a certain age. I just pretty much was just burnt out with just dating, just period. I was like, I already felt like I set myself up for husband material because years over, I have friends, females on my Facebook, like, oh my God, you're so cute. Why are you single? Why are you single? Why are you single? I'm like, yeah, I'm figuring me out. I'm not gonna put no chick in that situation. And it wasn't the right time. So the one chick I got in with, I had too much high expectations of her. Ooh. And it didn't go that way.
Ooh.
Yeah. So,
put a pin in that. What do you mean too much high expectations of her? What does that look like to you? What is that?
I expected more. I expected from her was like, for example, and I'm good with compromising because I know a lot of guys will not agree with this.
Okay.
Like I like to cook. That's just pretty much my passion. I like to cook. So she loved to clean, right? Okay. So that was cool. But my attitude was when she came and moved in, because she was from California, she moved and lived with me.
Okay.
And when she stayed there, I had the expectation of her of just like doing the housely duties around the house, but I'm not gonna make you do it. Kind of do it the same way on the roads. If I move in your house, a pharmacy and and I'm in the process of looking for a job, let me cook and clean and straighten up because you're away. Who's home all day? My black ass. So let me do something. So when you come home, you're not gonna see clothes here and bundles and my feet all kicked up like this and like, hey babe, what's going on? It doesn't work like that. Yeah, it's not gonna work like that. So, and I was working at one job was like 12 hours a day on my feet, like hard and heavy, and I come home and I probably and it was just like a 2-hour gap. And she's like, hey, what's going on, babe? She's sitting there just okay. and I go cook and clean. I did that almost a year.
Oh
And
wow.
yeah, and she's a Latino chick. So
Uh-huh.
and I hear mom in Spanish and English. Like every time I'm cooking, and anybody can go on my Instagram, see the whole full spread. I do presentations when I cook.
Oh wow.
So she'll come in like, hey babe, 6-year-old kid. Now everybody know them little 6-year-old kids when you cooking for the little family dinners. She's like, hey babe, you need help with anything? I say nope. She'll take off running to go upstairs and watch TV until dinner's done. And I hear a mom in English and Spanish every time, like, oh mijo, what you doing? Oh, here and just cooking. Okay, Bill, you're not gonna help him?
I know.
You're not gonna go in the kitchen?
That's weird. Yeah, that's odd because
So that was that. Yes.
That's a culture. That's a culture.
But hold on, I hear you say that you had your expectations of her were too high.
Yeah, that was.
I don't think your expectations of her were too high.
Oh, we're getting.
I think they were a little low.
Yeah, which should be basic. So I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. Another one was and I learned all this from her. So I'm like, it was bills and budgeting. She didn't know how to do that. I had to explain her and walk through her to do that. When she finally got a job, she wasn't contributing to that, and I'll be like, it was literally like a dude. So I bring it up like, bills due. Or you know how the women in the family, and when they do that, they'll start bringing in the newspaper and circling jobs off.
Right.
I was doing all that to her because again, I was raised by women, so I'm doing all the little pet peeves to her, and she had all the excuses, and she's like, I didn't have it. I don't have it. I said, okay, let's talk now. Okay, you're making. I'll make up a number. You're making $10 an hour. You're making about $300 a week. So your bills is like, let's say one a week is $100, another $100 here. You can take 200 out of 300 and to add up, you probably gross like $1,000, $1,500 a month. So you got the money. And in the month, let's put $500 on the bills. Or better yet, what bills you feel comfortable with that you feel like paying? I don't know. Let me know. A rent, a light bill,
cable, not the power.
Cable, yeah. I'm giving you the little bills, like
cell phone, insurance, something.
No hablo
español. Yeah. No hablo inglés.
Yeah.
No hablo inglés.
Oh.
You went straight to gamma radiation.
It's bad.
Oh, it went worse, bro.
Okay. You got shot, man.
You got to pull it back out.
Type it seriously. Type in a private chat and tell me what kind of mic you have.
Pull in, and then you got to pull out.
Oh Lord.
Pull in.
Okay, nasty ass. Stop it.
So, no, I wanted to come up here and tell you guys what happened earlier today.
What happened?
I did my 3rd photography event.
Okay. Oh, you do. Hold on. You do photography? You do photography?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. I want you to take some pictures of me.
Oh Lord.
Okay. I send you a contract.
Okay.
Okay, he's telling you up front. You gonna pay.
Before the bill, gotta make sure he say that.
This ain't about to be no bullshit.
Hey, Billions, I got a question, man.
Yeah, don't mess up that man's phone like that, man.
Oh, he was like.
Well, now I got a second question. But the first question is, how tall are you? How tall are you, bro? Because I saw a picture of you. Huh?
I'm 6 feet.
How? Well, dag. So that means because I saw you standing side by side with lead attorney. So he's a tall dude.
Yeah, he's like 6.
Yeah, lead attorney's like
6'4".
6'3". Oh yeah. 6'3", 6'4", around that.
I think he low key a freak because he keeps saying all the time on the stream he like them short chicks.
Man, he was
most tall
men do. Man, y'all should have seen his +1.
Okay.
Oh, who's his +1?
She in the pictures, but I ain't gonna tell y'all which one it is.
I'll find it out. We'll look through if we want to troll it.
Yeah, it's not that be that hard. Yeah, it's not gonna be that hard.
All right, now the second question I want to ask because Poppy had kind of like was trolling a little bit. So you're with your current girlfriend for 5 years. So why you choose not to get married to her?
But tell him your age first. What's your age?
Yeah, I'm 26.
Yeah, so he's still a baby.
So so I met her when I was 21.
Hold on, the great podcast. He can still waste another 10 years of her life. And then he decides.
I have the same question. 5 years, why you not married?
And then he decides.
He's a puppy, man.
And then he'll just, before the billions, and he won't get married. So you know how y'all men do. Anyway, go ahead, baby.
Yeah,
so you wait till she old and dried up. What's up?
Yeah, we met in college, and when we met, we made it all the way through. She actually just graduated in 2019, right before the pandemic. Mm-hmm. And then after pandemic, we had a year off from that. I got my house last year, and then now it's finally been a full year after I got my house. So we haven't really had much time. Oh, hold on. Somebody's at the door right quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, handle your business, bro.
Who's at your door at midnight?
Some putty.
Yo, put a pin in this because I want to answer to this question.
Yeah, that's a real question.
Put a pin in that.
Because I had one to follow up with that.
You're
Like
26, man.
I
27.
get, we're good. I get that. So the next follow-up question, I'm with her too with that question. But the follow-up question is like everything that he learned so far, and pretty much the mentorship of a lead attorney. Is he gonna do the prenup?
Ooh, that's so. Ooh.
I think everybody who got
But the
something
question
to lose
is,
should do it.
At this point, because it's before the billions,
correct?
Do you need a prenup when you're going to build together? You're not walking in the door with it.
That's true. Because I, you know what, that's a good one, because I actually said on my stream that I rather like when it comes to situations like that, I don't mind coming up with mine, or we're both struggling together, because when we look back at stuff, we can laugh. Like my homeboy, he used to tell these crazy stories, and I get it. You can laugh, look back, like, hey, babe, remember when the lights was off and we were just burning candles and eat oodles and noodles? That's what I want to. That's the conversation I want to look back and talk about. Not me already. I don't mind if I'm there, great, but you can't have them little bonding conversations. If I'm making 100+ K and you with me for the 5 years, it's going to be the same thing. Like, yeah, remember that time I told you what to do and you did it?
All right, I'm back.
That was quick.
Yeah, it was my dad.
Okay,
I did a photography event earlier.
Okay.
And I had borrowed my dad's lens, it's $800 lens. So I had to say, can I please use your
Hold
lens?
on. I got a question. What coast are you on?
I'm on the East Coast. So it's 12:06.
Oh, so he came to your house at midnight to get his shit. Okay.
Oh, he said $800. He's gonna get his. He's gonna get his.
I said, dang, Dad, you won't let me get the lens? He's like, no, man. I said, can I rent it from you? He's like, oh, man, you must really want it if you're going to rent it from me. But
wow.
He ended up taking it, so.
Dang, I'm going to need you to go and get that lens, play. Go and buy yours. Because Daddy is not for play.
He said, go ahead and buy your own. And then it wouldn't make it so bad. And my dad was like, I want to stop taking pictures. I don't want to take pictures no more. I'm going to get a business to you. And then he's like, no, I still can't get you that lens. I'm like, dang, what you think I'm going to do to it? So.
Break it. Be a baby and break it, and he ain't trying to hit it.
At midnight, he came to get his shit. How far he lived from you?
He lived 25 minutes away.
He was not playing with your ass. Run me my lens, blood.
He said,
give me that lens.
He's trying to keep it kosher with you. He don't want no bull crap. He want to keep a nice work relationship.
He don't want to be a grandfather. Just like Trey. What movie is that? Don't be Boys in the Hood. Hey, man, I'm too young to be a grandfather.
You know what? I feel what your dad's saying, man, because I got to chase people too about stuff. So I'm just going to leave that up there.
Who's that? Who's that for? Who has to cash app you?
He know who he. Like,
I sent to one of my hoes, man. He don't want to send me my cash app.
We had a friendly. We had a. I'll run a little circle. It's like a little joke now with me and Poppy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm low key petty on some dumb shit, but we did a stream where we was talking about the conversation of Jussie Smollett and the sentencing, right?
Hold on, you mean Juicy?
You mean Juicy?
Juicy Smollett.
Yeah, Juicy Smollett. Mr. Empire, aka the gay Tupac, how he want to call himself. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
But anywho, so we did a whole segment of him and the sentencing, and it turned out to a side conversation of, betting on when he'll get out. I felt like it was going to be a month to last. Primal from Primal Studios figured like 2 to 3 months. Bobby said, nah, they're going to run him the whole full 5 months. I said, I don't know. I don't see it. So we, he's like, hey, let's bet on it, shake on it, the whole thing. And I think a little like 2 days later, I wake up in the morning. I look
It
at
was
the
like
screen.
3 days, bro.
Yeah, it was like 3 days later, and it's like Juicy get escorted out, hands on the shoulder, walking out the door. I was like, "Oh snap, I'm rich!" So,
you know, wait a minute, he out already?
Yeah, less than 7 days.
He's out.
7 days.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Yes.
Took a week.
yeah.
Not even a whole week.
Not even a whole week, and not even that. He wasn't even in his cell originally because technically he was in
psych ward.
protection, psych
Right.
ward and protection. So I was like crazy. So when I saw it, I pretty much hit Poppy and Prima. Actually, I was gonna try to make it a joke because I know we like to mess with each other. I was trying to get Poppy on the same time I did the 30-minute stream to kind of throw it in Poppy's face because Prima was like, "Hey man, I got you cash." I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I want to see Poppy face." I was like-
Yo, this motherfucker made me love the bet, bro. Yo, I don't understand why they say they waste what, like $3 million for this guy trial or something like that. And you locked him up for like 3 days. Like, that makes no
but
sense.
he already coughed up. Yeah, he already coughed up the 150,000 K right there.
And that's what I say, yo. Like, if they went to the stand to go to trial and found him guilty, he got to be in jail for at least 3-4 months, at least.
Money talks, bro. Money talks.
He should have served 180 damn days.
And hold on.
Agenda.
And this is the main thing. It's not even the money. When you're a part of the LGBTQ, I mean, they are very close knit and tight. And I'm surprised they even got this far. But if you're a part of that community, you're good. You know, so that's all that was. Money, all the money in the world.
So
which the black community, yeah.
Niggas out there, y'all getting locked up, just say that you gay, bro. you might have a shot.
Yeah.
Part of the LGBT.
You might as well.
For real.
Throw
That
on your
is
wig.
so,
I'm gonna tell all my homies to ride around with a wig on, with a wig on the side, just in case they get pulled up. Put that thing on, put some skirt on.
Okay, I'm
and
just
say
saying
that you gay. And they
But I had that. I literally had that same kind of conversation because on our recent topic was pretty much about traditional masculinity and femininity, and Impulse had been on Duke of Dawn's channel, and it went sideways because he actually had a transgender on, and the conversation went wide open. And the chat, because again, if you already know, anybody's a content creator, if your platform is generally one thing, and you throw like a wrench in it, it's gonna go a little bit loose. Your viewers can like, this is not what I came here for. So nobody never disrespect her. Just the chat was just like, we're questioning a lot of stuff. We're trying to figure things out. And so he asked her a question about the, hey, what do you think about the Dave Chappelle and his take on this, that, third? Because he always, made comedy about the trans. So she made a comment. I got triggered because I'm like, number one, you're quote unquote, you're Caucasian, you're white, and now you decided 3 years ago to just come out. Guess what, baby girl? I've been this color ever since I was born. And if we want to discuss about jokes, we've been the butt of the joke since 1600, and it's been so much so now to the point where the joke is transformed to everything else. So let's not talk about your hurt, your pain, and talk about the mask you wear on. When I have a mask on when I wake up at night and in the morning, and when I come out my door, I got to readjust my mask for the situations. So I came on, I explained that situation to her, but before I did, I want to make it clear, because again, I felt like I had to make it clear. Nobody's not hating you, nobody's not disliking you, nobody's not doing anything towards you. But let me ask you a question. What's your nationality? I'm white. Okay, cool. When did you come out? I came out 3 years ago. Okay, so you do realize before you came out, you had privilege, correct? Yes, I never had privilege. So I just want to make that clear. So so when we had these conversations, the only difference between your community and our community, as a black community, we are just of your community because the stuff you did just came out. Stuff going on with us been happening, and somehow we can't figure this shit out on our own. So we're jealous of the loud noises you guys make and how y'all form together on any race. If you're trans or any race, they're coming.
You're a protected class.
Exactly. We can't do that. Somehow we can't do that, and that's pretty much what it came to.
And what trans people and homosexuals tend to forget is the skin. I can't take it off. I can't pretend I'm not black at any point in time. I'm going to be black no matter which room I'm in.
Yep.
No matter who I'm in front of, I'm always black. Yep. And yes, you can be trans in all your rooms, but not everybody may know that.
Yep.
But you're gonna know I'm black when you see
correct.
me. Period.
And so when you
You'll be black when you hear I'm black when you hear my damn name. So.
Exactly. So when you talk or say certain things the same way, like even right now, we're have to think twice to even have these conversations,
right?
Even on certain platforms. So you should have that same attitude, especially when you talk about hurt and my depression and my this and that. Okay, great. I'm not diminishing it, but understand you're in the same circulation with everybody else.
Right. I like when Trash Can Wave said, "No such thing as white supremacy, only elitist supremacy." And Juicy Schmollay proved that. Congratulations. I don't know. I'm still thinking of is such thing as white supremacy. I mean,
there's definitely a thing as white supremacy.
Yeah, they didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, like even poor white people, they can still pull things off that rich.
They got more power than us.
Right. I mean, even like educated black man will still die sooner than a non-educated white person, just because of the stress of the society and everything coming on us. So education doesn't matter. In other words, being elite doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just that skin is really everything.
You know what I read the other day? Well, I read the most white men that graduated from high school made more money than a black guy that graduated from college.
Yep.
So that's how good it is to be white.
Right.
Yeah. It also kind of depends on what the guy majored in too in college.
Right.
I said it kind of depends on what he majored in college.
Bro,
too.
On my end, I know white guys. Exactly. I know white guys on my end.
You went to school for like an engineering, software programming.
Of course, you're gonna make the money. Yeah.
Because I know people going to go to school for some dumbass degrees too.
Bro, I know white people.
Psychology and all this other kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I know white dudes on my end didn't even go to school, and just the fact of the hookup factor.
That's what I was about to say. Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
The hookup factor. Yeah. They will actually hook them up.
Damn, nepotism everywhere.
Yep. Mechanics, EMT, something. They'll make the money. Or, hey, I know a guy, I know a buddy. They say they're doing roofing for the whole summer, get all their money back and then some, and then go find something else. And just leave them high and dry where the other minority is still hanging with them thick and thin.
Kind of like fraternities, right? Same kind of ideal. If you go to fraternity, then you kind of have another network.
Right. Yeah. I mean, but white people, that network is everywhere.
I'm sure before the billion probably can identify with that because he's into the tech world, and I don't know how his white counterparts get paid the same as him or more.
Bobby Blanco, let me tell you this right quick. I always tell this story is that my first job, I didn't know anything about negotiating my salary or anything like that. Negotiating for benefits. I went in there. And I had a group interview. One dude, it was like two dudes, and then me. Both of them are white. Both of them made more money than me. And then the reason I know that is because the company that I was staffing, at the staffing agency I was going through, they actually sent me the other guy's offer on accident.
Oh
and
my God.
He was making $10,000 more than me.
Oh my God.
For my first job.
$1,000 a month.
Oh my God.
So you see,
screenshot everything.
I still got the email, but I was like, man,
right?
It said hello. It's like hello, and it had his name on there. I was like, and then she said, "Oh,
$10,000."
Yeah, 10,000. I was making $65,000 on my first job. He's making 75.
That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I wanted to answer Trash Can when he says Juicy got released from a 5-month light-ass federal felony sentence. Elitist privilege. I don't think it was the elitist part. I honestly think it's because he was gay.
Yeah,
right. Exactly.
I don't think it because he don't have that much money. Don't get me wrong.
Let me clap back on that. So, just so you didn't think it was at least a combination too, not just the fact that he was.
Oh, I mean, but his name in the spotlights and all that is. I mean, definitely. His chosen profession and his friends in the industry raised a lot of hell when he got his sentence. I think that had an influence on it as well. But if he was a straight black man, his ass would still be in jail with $1 million in the bank. He's still in jail.
I don't know. I believe what happened with him, man. he in the jail. He would be considered as a high priority. Something happened to him for him being gay.
There are a lot of rich people
They
in
can
jail.
sue the whole state.
But
That's millions.
Okay, but I still feel like let's dumb it down. Let's just say that he wasn't that, right? And he's famous. He's he's not gonna say wealthy, but he has the money and all the. He still had the influence. I still feel like he would have still got out early.
His friends had influence.
Hell no, man! You ain't see why people did this to
Man,
OJ?
don't let me get a time machine and go back and do another bet, man. You didn't listen to me the first time.
Yeah,
I've
that
been right
didn't
so
work out
far.
for OJ. That didn't work out for
It did work for.
Wesley
Hold on. It did.
Mike
Number one.
Tyson.
Hold on. It did. First of all, those are different crimes. But I would say this about OJ. It did work out for OJ the first time. But only difference, OJ, like I told you last stream, OJ threw out everything he had to get out. But what that fool messed up on when he wrote a book and threw himself out there, and then again, there's two types of laws. Lead attorney talks about it. You got the civil action and you got the legal action. They came at him on a civil note, and that's what got him.
Oh, OJ?
On OJ, yeah. Because they came back.
That's what got him financially, but they still those people still haven't gotten their money.
He was not guilty.
But I mean,
no,
I think
what got him was when they arrested him for stealing his own shit.
I know, right?
Yeah. That's true too. I'll give you that.
They were looking for something to get him on.
I mean, yeah.
In response to what Trashkin Wade said.
Go ahead.
Because he was asking, he's saying before the billions, did you have on the job experience, you negotiate based off of that? And to answer your question, Trashkin Ways, is that I actually had more experience. The thing is that I had 2 internships by that time, and then the guy, he just was a master's student. He didn't have his master's degree, which is in school, but never had a job before. So yeah, I had more experience and got $2,000 less. So that was to answer your question.
Wow. So to bring it back home, so why you've never been married? The Gray Pill podcast.
Oh Lord. No, I was around the before the billions. I was actually married. It lasted about I was 23. It lasted about I was 23. It lasted about 6 years on paper.
Okay, on paper.
Yeah. And according to the whole manosphere conversation, so she had an affair. It didn't work out. And as I'm building myself up and soaking during the moments, the husband actually her new husband, the boyfriend at the time, actually paid for the divorce. You know what I'm saying? Because me and her was both broke. So he actually was, I took it as he did me a favor, but it is what it is. But yeah, I was married.
Okay.
Yep.
Did she cheat on him?
I don't know. I heard, like I said, because like I'm from, like, you know, me and Poppy pretty much around the same street. So I'm from Jersey. So it's like I don't go looking for people to find out stuff. People just come tell me, or I just find out. You know what I'm saying? I could be like, I remember one time the flower girl, her dad, I'm at the post office, and I remember like circulating stuff add up, like where she was actually trying to get me caught up in something like this, like we had restrainers orders of each other. So she actually would try to change the naming or something to try to send me something. But I guess the postman was trying to explain to her he couldn't do it. And she threw a whole hissy fit of just a hissy fit, and I'm minding my business, sitting there just chilling in Urban Center, and the guy recognized me, and he just decided to up and tell me that information, and that's how I knew everything was going on. I don't look for people for anything. People either inbox me, DM me.
Oh wow!
It's always been like that my whole life. I don't look for nothing. Like crap would just pop up. I remember my ex. My mom, I don't know why she liked to befriend my ex, but she was befriending my ex years ago when I was in Georgia.
Okay.
And I see this picture, and then so I start laughing. I called my mom. I was like, "Mom, yeah, I heard such and such pregnant." She's just like, "Yeah," and I just started busting out laughing. And there was a guy, she had an affair. This is an ex. An ex had cheated on me, and I found out, so I dipped. And then so the guy she cheated on me with did her dirty, got her pregnant. And now he left her alone doing everything on her own, the whole baby shower and everything else. And then so me and my stepdad start laughing. He's on the other end over the house. I'm in the background on the phone. We're just laughing. I was like, "Why are you laughing?" I was like, "Because Karma's a bitch."
Wow. So are you interested in getting married again?
that was a y'all really gotta come to Great Bill Podcast. We talk about too much.
Man, after something like that, man.
No, it was asked though, because I think because me, Prime, and Poppy brought this up, it came up. And I would give the answer that Primal came. It would be a very special and significant person to actually consider it.
Whoa. And so okay, so that's why I wanted to pivot on.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
You talking about Brandy?
Oh yeah, from the show maybe.
Right, yeah. But
Brandy
that
killed somebody?
was Brandy. Yeah, that was Brandy. Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Yeah.
How am I not knowing this?
I have no clue what this has to do with what we talking about.
I don't know neither. He's just going in like, yo, let's go.
But that was exactly what happened. Yes.
He's speaking about like privilege, elite privilege. And
Oh,
stuff like that.
okay. I get you, trash.
Yeah. So what is special to you? Like, what would it take? Because back to the point of all these women on
Same thing.
just these
Yeah, the same thing. Like your friend just had pretty much corrected me on the basic stuff. Like if you're gonna wash dishes, wash dishes. If you're gonna do stuff that you normally know you would do for anything else, somebody else, that same energy you came in with from the beginning, keep that same energy.
Okay, let me ask you this. So before, so you wouldn't have known this if y'all didn't live together, right? More likely.
I will kind of agree to that because I was starting learning stuff as we was living together.
Because I don't believe in shacking up per se, but there weren't any like signs, any discernment to kind of pick up that she wasn't going to pay bills or don't know how to pay bills. She wasn't going to cook.
The only sign I had before is when I say more of her a little bit of irresponsibility because like for example, I would say, well, we're long distance and you're transitioning over. Let's start getting them resumes together and on this end, and I help you start looking for a job. So by the time you come here, at least you get started to get established for work because the only bill she had
something lined up.
Yeah, because pretty much the only bill she had was her cell phone bill that she was sharing with her son, and a car note and car insurance. So that's the only bills you had. So I'm thinking like, okay, save up, get here. You have money enough to take care of your bills. I'm good with take care of all the bills here, but you got to take care of yours. That was like most women say, I want 50-50 relationship. Now you got it. So, but it got yet thrown in my face.
Who wants that?
Yeah, but yet it got thrown in my face. You know what I'm saying? When again, like life situation happened, like say for example, your husband or your man got a car. I'm sure your friend had been through a situation. Something wrong with your car. Your husband like, hey, you know what, babe, take my car and I go here. Or vice versa, like, you know what? Let's work out a schedule. I'll drive you where I need to go and come back, and then I'll get the car and take care of it. A little situation like that. She had an attitude about that, like, oh, well, now you're using my car. I said, oh,
wow. So there was some selfishness involved.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was like it was like I was finding stuff out like as the moment happens. It's like okay, cool. But like I try to explain to her even before. You in California, you deal with like real city people. I know how city people is. Jersey, New York, I know how they are. We grimy. You know what I'm saying? But here, me in the South, Georgia, Alabama, I came across a network of good people, good folks. You work with them. You don't mind giving me a ride. We work together. I can drive you here, come back. We're good. I chip you a little gas. We're good. Help you out at work a little bit, get a little extra chores in for you, free you up some time. Oh, they'll do a lot for you. So I told her, I said, you know what? If it's like that, because I think I had to change a battery. That's what it was. And it's like, you couldn't wait a day or two. And she made a comment. I said, you know what? We're good. Keep your stinky little car.
Right.
I'll find somebody, get me back and forth to work.
That's
I'm good.
Crazy.
When your car start messing up and I come out my petty.
Right.
Don't do it. So it was like those situations that had me like, my expectations of her, it was just, she was checking off the wrong types of lists.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but you didn't see that from when y'all were at a distance.
No, because we were like, we was very consistent, very like FaceTiming, conversating, all that good stuff.
Hey, Gail, how you doing, Gail?
How long were y'all together? How long were y'all together?
At night.
We were together for 2 years. 1 year, you could say pen paling because we was long distance.
1 year apart, 1 year together.
Yep.
So she already had a kid before.
She had 3 grown kids, bro. She was 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I want to like throw shade on her, she didn't raise her kids. This is like after, like I said, I was learning stuff as time was going on.
Oh, she was older than you.
I think she's like 7, 8 years old now. I am.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't choose her now. I just because me and you had that conversation before,
Like the Cougars, man.
bro. I didn't choose. I don't choose people, bro. You cute, you cute. Let's go. And then you throw me an age number out there. I was like, okay, cool. That's all right. I'm gonna work with that.
Now,
Making faces
age
for?
number for real.
Making faces for.
Oh, I don't know. I just,
All right.
you just like, come on, let's go. Like, okay.
I mean, far as like the attraction, I go, attraction, of course, is first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a crap how old you. I mean, of course, I care. Like if you young, yeah, I ain't doing that. But if you, yeah, I ain't, huh?
Young, or old.
Not too young. I ain't gonna play. I'm not gonna play myself out like that. I know when you. I ain't gonna play myself out. We ain't too young. I ain't trying to do no jailbait. But
Right.
if you're the legal age. I'm saying like 21 plus. Yeah, but I'm not gonna judge you. Like I know that you're over 25. I'm not gonna judge you. But if you're cute and attraction there and we got good vibes, let's start moving forward. That's me.
Right. So what recommend what okay, so do you think the guy on the TikTok, did you see the TikTok that we did with the gentleman?
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, Kate. We want you to watch this TikTok. It's a short TikTok. Sorry,
Okay.
Kate, he didn't see it. Are you sure? I thought you saw it.
No, I
I
don't
didn't
know.
see it either.
We was finishing out my stream.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me go here. Where is it? Okay, so lucky day I can't find it. Hold on. Oh, it's up here. So it's a TikTok, and Poppy was hating on it, but I'm gonna play it now. Hold on.
Oh, God, I know this.
Question for black women, because now I'm starting to look at y'all a little side-eyed. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? Why do y'all keep going to the pages of these men making content disparaging black women and tearing you down as if you could change the mind of a man-child? There are black men out here making content, celebrating and uplifting you and talking about how we can raise our children together and build a better future. We're out here. Come talk to us. Tap that plus button. All right, so I've got a
How do you
question for
feel?
black women, because now I'm starting to look at y'all a little side-eyed.
You stream is struggling.
I'm sorry. So how do you feel about, you and Before the Billions? Poppy Blanco was totally hating on it. But how do you oops, oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. What the hell I got going on here? My bad. How do y'all feel about that? Hearing that, because women love to flock to the negative, like we said, Kevin Samuels, a Coach Greg Adams, or whatever, for advice on relationships. But here are people like this gentleman, and then they're considered pandering. I mean, but isn't it all pandering? I mean, like, who are you pandering to?
It depends. I mean, well, first of all, let's break down the definition of pandering. But if you're a grifter and you're getting money off of people suffering, then yeah, that's a no-no. But the video itself, I kind of have to say the words of Poppy Blanco. He just looked like a cornball. Like,
why? Because he's saying good things.
No, he's doing. Hold on.
Now,
Can you pull it back up? Can you pull it back up very quick?
Yeah. Now, if he was
going to pull it back up,
if he was saying
no, just like the image of him.
Question.
Cornball.
Question for black women, because now I'm starting to look at y'all a little side-eyed. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? Why do y'all keep going to the pages of these men making content disparaging black women and tearing you down as if you could change the mind of a man-child?
Yes.
All right, let me do that. Now let me do that and sell you son. Hey girl, I got y'all discouraging little black men.
Yeah, he trying to have a sexy look. He got Cool
what's
J
going
look.
on, ladies?
Anybody with sexy Poppy?
Come on, talk to him.
Yeah,
He had the Great Pill podcast. You know what I'm saying? You get that great content.
Right, he tried to have a smoldering look.
I know.
Stop hating. He's beautiful.
I don't judge men faces.
Poppy said he was sexy.
I know that's a damn lie. I ain't gonna throw that on Poppy like that. I fuck with him all day.
Poppy said.
Poppy didn't have to say nothing.
Poppy didn't say that. I know Poppy didn't say that. I ain't gonna put that on Poppy. And I fuck with Poppy all the time. I ain't gonna do that to Poppy like that.
Poppy, did you not just say that man was
Poppy
sexy?
gonna get this on.
Exactly. I know Poppy didn't say that.
He had a zesty look. He trying to
See?
Cool J look.
Zesty.
Yeah, he ain't call him sexy.
It was the accent. He said zesty.
All right.
I say sexy. Hell no. I think
Exactly.
that nigga ugly as shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put that on.
Okay, but if he was saying like, yo, you know, if you're not gonna be a certain weight and you're a fat ass, or then y'all would be like, oh man, he is so cool, man, he is so strong, he's such a leader. I mean, like, but women, we should go for men like that. We should listen to men like that.
I think that's like that's your audience if you're attracted to that. Like even your friend said, oh, he's a very attractive man. So then it's like after that part, it's like let me start listening to him, and then he's doing the pandering, like let me say certain things and then try to put that whole little educated young blood bean pie little spin talk on it. Why y'all black women always identifying as segregating and blah blah. Come on, bro. Like real talk. That's all corny and cheesy. So I get what he's saying, but he's speaking to a small segment of audience. But if people again, I say this with a triggering attitude and vetting and event mode with people. Period. If you got a smartphone that you pay over $1,000 on, $200-$300 on a plan, Google your information, YouTube your information. If you want to look for like the opposite of what he's saying. The pandering of actually real conversation that people's actually speaking for women. There's a space for women. There's a space for men. There's a space for this, that. Look for that, but don't be coming on this TikTok drool and just listen to one guy for 30 seconds or less. And then that's all you're doing. You clicking hearts on him because he looks. You clicking hearts on him because you know his swag he's doing. Because that's a grift to me. He's getting paid. He's getting paid.
Wow. And so, okay, so you prefer women listen to someone like Kevin Samuels versus a guy who's positive and giving good advice and building us up?
He's doing the same.
Lying more
he's doing the same thing Kevin Samuels doing. Only different with Kevin Samuels and him, he actually got the time out of his busy fucking schedule, sit 2 hours and sit there and talk and mansplain to a lot of these chicks out here who don't pay attention crap. Yeah, that's all it is. A 10-minute set. Then when I'm sure if you go in the comment section, I'm pretty sure, and a lot of these comments like, "Oh girl, he good looking. Oh girl, he's sexy. Oh girl," you don't even listen to that daggone message. If he was giving a message, but Kevin Samuel, he's not. But you got somebody Kevin Samuel actually have on actual people, whether they ratchet or not, having actual conversations, asking questions. What do you look for? If you're coming on here saying you're looking for this, that, third, he will check you. A reality. Wake the hell up.
Now he doesn't. I haven't watched all of his videos, so I can't say he's never had a back and forth with anyone. But I have watched a few of his videos where they, he goes live sometimes and he's talking just, about mental health and stuff like that, and not being afraid to actually seek help. When you're feeling, let's say, depressed, because he went through depression after losing a child and all that kind of stuff like that. So he actually gives some good information and
this guy on TikTok?
Good pep talks, and he's inspiring. He's not just sitting around talking about male-female relationships. He's talking about a wide variety of things.
Okay.
So he's more well-rounded and not as focused on one topic over another.
I guess she's talking about the one in the TikTok. So I can.
I'm
okay
TikTok,
with. Yeah. You're educating me on that, so I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going by what was thrown.
Right.
In my face.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But he does more than those little 30-second snippets that like what you just saw. He's definitely well-rounded.
So like that video was more like it.
There's a bad representation of whatever message that was being put out, and I didn't see.
Yeah, that video was more so like an advertisement.
Correct.
It was like, don't listen to them, listen to me. That was pretty much what that specific video was.
I mean, but he said a key point, and a key point is what is wrong with black women? What is wrong with women? Why do we be attracted?
But you got that eye on your forehead. A lot of these women ain't seeing that. They're going by the looks. Like all the thing I just said, the glitz and glamour. They went by the look, that short little attention span people got, his look, his this, that, everything I just gave earlier. That's what it was going, and they ran with it. Now, your friend
video was more of a like and subscribe type thing. That video, that's what it was about, like and subscribe. And he's basically saying you're going to get positive vibes over here versus someone else speaking negativity into you. That's all he's saying in that video.
I would love.
So what's wrong with what he said?
Yeah, you were saying that What we were saying is
It
that
is
it was an
clickbait, but
advertisement.
it's and he's telling you like my page, follow me, or whatever the case may be. But what is wrong with him saying, if you want to continue with the negativity, go right ahead. But if you want to hear positive affirmations for Black women, come over here. What's wrong with him saying that?
No, nothing wrong with him saying that, but it's the delivery that he gave is pretty much like it's going over. I feel like it's going over other people's head to even get that attraction.
Because you think everybody's just stuck on his looks.
I was just more so stuck on the fact that he was squinting so hard.
That too.
I was like,
he was what so hard?
Squinting.
Squinting so hard. I was like, God dang,
was like,
you not
trying to be sexy.
Oh, come on, y'all.
was
You know
like-
that's a sexy look. What's up? What's up?
Oh,
But,
but
I
that
mean,
was really it.
anybody with
Trying to put on a
common
deep
sense is
voice.
going to use what they got to get what they
Try to
want,
put on a
right?
deep
voice.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
if you
That-
got the looks and you got the sexy salt and pepper going on there, why not use that to your advantage? You know,
Of
women are
course.
more likely to follow you if you look good than they are if you're unattractive, regardless of what you're saying. If you're ugly, no one's looking.
Mhm.
So,
I mean,
so yeah,
on the
why
deep
wouldn't he
voice like
use
this.
that?
Exactly.
before you make so dumb.
What? What?
Hey, ladies, quit it with the negativity and come over here.
Yeah,
Like,
you-
share, and subscribe.
There you sound like him. Dang, that is
Look
crazy.
at that. They wet already.
I don't
Gotta put on
know.
my J.S. Storytell voice.
You should, bro.
I just think I don't know. I just think, if women are, to bring it on home to wrap it up, that women should not, if you're marriage minded, if you're
Mhm.
really serious about wanting a husband, have positive educational podcasts or whatever information. Don't go to someone that's going to tear you down, because what kind of husband are you looking for if you do want a husband? First of all, you're too silly to get a husband.
But don't get
Okay.
triggered by the truth now. Don't get triggered by the truth.
Well, it doesn't matter. Like, Kay said, and I said, if you put sugar on shit, that don't make it a brownie. I mean, so what if it's the truth, the delivery, the feeling? I mean, it's not even sometimes the information, it's the feeling you get of a moment that lasts with you. So what do women want? They want to feel abused, and they want that man that's going to tell them that they're fat, and then you get married and he's always, verbally berating her. Is that what we supposed to be looking for as women?
All I'm
Because
saying-
that's what you're learning from Kevin Samuels, to be emotionally and verbally abused.
I'm not
Why
learning
isn't
anything
it
with
there
Kevin
like a
Samuels.
middle? Like, why isn't it just like it's always two extremes. It's either
That's all they do.
Yeah,
We're in the middle.
Either
We're in
you
the
have
middle.
somebody shitting
Yes,
on you.
we're in the middle.
We're in the middle.
I would have been like, if anything, go into the middle. Like if you go in the middle or you go on my side. But
They
like,
don't-
I don't want anybody to be abused.
They don't do
or
that,
anything
bro.
like
That's
that.
like
We
they
don't want to
do
be far right. We don't want to be far
don't
far
do-
left. We want to
yeah.
be right there in
They
the
don't.
middle.
They
And
don't. They
and
don't
that's
do
what
that, bro.
and that's what the Gray Pill podcast is about too, right? Being
Correct.
right in the
Yeah,
middle.
let's have a conversation, have open perspectives, and then I hope you listen to what everybody has to say, because everybody got different life experiences. Let's move forward with that. But I'm not gonna sit there and say it's a definitely 100% Poppy right on this, because again, he's speaking from his experiences, which 9 out of 10 times could be anecdotal. He going by what he's going by. Same thing with Billions. But anybody that's seen me or came a good conversation with me, guess what? I'm listening to Pharmacist. I'm taking anything she got to say. I'm running with it. Me and before the Billions had a conversation. I'm asking other questions, get my little nuggets. I'm running with it. Poppy's my boy. We go back and forth. Hey, we bounce it back and forth all the time. We roll to the top together. You know what I'm saying? I met your lovely friend here. Hey, whatever she got to say to me and put some perspective on it. Hey, I'm gonna run with that. That makes me a better person. But I'm not gonna sit there like, oh, that the directed person 100%. Everybody's not really 100% on everything. You got to meet somewhere in the middle.
Right.
Tish, what is going on with
Now,
you
can I-
over there?
I don't know, girl.
She in the
I don't
Matrix. She
know.
just don't
I
know it.
She
know.
looks like she in the Matrix.
All right, guys. So I had ran a poll. I really want to ask you guys this question right quick.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I want to ask you guys this, and I'll let you know the results.
Okay.
But so the poll was: do you kiss your dog in the mouth?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That was a poll.
That's nasty. You know that was actually on the Circle on Netflix. A lady did that,
Mhm.
and that was a whole
really?
conversation.
I used to love The Circle. That was a good show.
Did you see
Well,
season 3?
I didn't watch it. I haven't watched it since season 1.
I got a girl crush on the chick for season 3. I follow her on
This is a
YouTube.
robot. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, kissing the dog, period, is just disgusting. In
Very
the mouth is
disgusting.
This
extra
just
gross.
said she do.
Yeah. She
Trash Can
those are-
Wade said he does. He said, hell yeah.
You nasty, bro.
No,
I
he
ain't gonna lie,
playing. I refuse to
thought-
believe
I
that
thought
Trash
only
Can
white
is letting the
people
dog
kiss
lick
their
him in the
dog.
mouth. Nope. I refuse.
That's nasty.
What'd you say, Poppy?
I thought only white people kiss their dog in the mouth.
No, black folks have started
Yeah.
doing that in the last 10 years. I don't know what the hell wrong with
I
them.
rarely just started
But,
seeing that. But yeah, I
that
rarely
used to
just
be
started-
a white thing.
Can you?
Man, you know what? Is that
Yeah, we hear you.
Yep, we
Okay.
can hear you.
Yeah.
So I ran a poll and we had 550 votes on this. I said, do you kiss your
Wow.
dog in the mouth? 4% of people said yes.
Oh,
And 96,
4%?
96, yep, 4%. 96% of people said hell no.
Well, I'm glad that number was
But
4% because I really
but I
thought it
don't
was going to
find
be
it-
higher.
I don't find it that crazy now because now if you go to like social media, you be like guys like they be throwing it out and they will eat the girl's ass. Like these guys be out there that be saying like, yo, I eat a girl ass. Oh yeah, I like licking that. I'm like, yo, you this. So your pose doesn't surprise me. Like a kissing a dog in the mouth. I thought it was white people thing.
Oh, Trash Can
It's
Wade
22
said.
Was that
people.
all
Trash-
black people? The
I
550?
mean, I don't know. It's
Okay.
anonymous.
Trash Can Wave said, when I had my Pomeranian Yorkie, we shared a bed and kiss regularly. I love them dogs. More
Yeah, you
than
trolling. Yeah, you trolling now.
Yes.
You trolling now.
He got to be trolling. He don't mean
Man,
that. I refuse to believe he means that. Nope.
Yeah, you
Nope.
trolling now.
He had him up in the bed
He may be fucking an ass, but he is not licking the dog in the mouth.
Hold on. Trash Can Waves don't eat no coochie, but he kiss dogs though.
Yeah,
Nope. I don't
yeah.
believe that. Nope.
Don't
I
get
don't
don't
know
get
either.
him started on the feet.
He just playing with us.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Man. But you know what? I said I was live and I asked this question. And the thing is, Trash Can Wave was the only person who said he actually does it. But when I asked this question, I said, let me tell y'all the very reason why you're not supposed to kiss a dog in the mouth.
Because they lick their
And-
own asses
Well, that too.
and their shit.
But yeah, that
They
too.
eat their own ass, man.
But I had my dog, as an example, went out into the street, and I was looking for my dog. I was like, where is she at? She's
Where's
out
my-
there in the
where's-
middle of the
where's-
street.
Where's
and
my
there's
bitch?
Oh yeah, this bitch, yeah. So she's out there in the middle of the street, and there's a dead cat sitting out there in the middle of the street, and she's gonna sit up there and put her nose up on it and start trying to eat the dead cat. I was like,
Dogs
I was
can't stay away
like,
from cat no
hell
matter
no.
what.
It's not Trash Can Wave
But, yeah.
and Poppy Blanco, exactly. Those clowns. Those non-eating
But-
coochie clowns.
Hell no,
But you know
man.
what is that? Yeah. And then I was like, man, you gonna eat a dead cat and some poop? I was like, nah. Nah.
And
You're
I-
absolutely right. It's
I mean,
disgusting.
but Trash Can Waves, I bet he never gets sick, right? Trash Can Waves.
And then I hear
No, he
people
will.
say, "Oh, but doggy breath is so wonderful. They just love doggy breath.
Yeah. They
I
never
never
Smell
heard
brush
that.
their
like
teeth.
smell like dog ass."
That's weird.
No,
I never heard that.
mm-mm.
But
I'm a pass.
I'll add a caveat to that what he just said because if anybody ever seen the show, old show called Monster Society, when people have these weird diseases and bacteria and stuff with them, and the doctors themselves couldn't figure out what's going on, and they come to find out it's always stemmed back to animals that's out in the garden or sniffing up poop and not just all disgusting stuff that clearly, hopefully, people don't do. It always stems back to them, like, oh, why does girl have these wingworms or these certain like bug or rashes on them? Oh, it came back to the dog because guess what? The dog, the cat, the rabbit, the hamster, everything else they had outside and doing God
turtle.
knows what, the turtle, everything, it comes right back to them. So
The turtle.
y'all keep kissing in y'all dogs and cats in the mouth and see what happens. Y'all gonna be right back on another episode of Monster Society. Y'all be contracting
Wow.
some kind of
Fool with 'em.
disease. Yeah, contracting some kind of disease that these
On
dogs
trash
and-
can sucking toes. Hold on, sorry.
Ugh.
He said y'all dog phobic.
Mm-mm.
He the ultimate. I ain't gonna lie, he a clever troll.
Yo, hey, what was the last time y'all went live, yo? How y'all been keeping know what's going on? How y'all been keeping know what's going on YouTube lately?
Depends on what's
Who
going
you
on
asking?
YouTube.
Right.
Man,
It's a
hella
lot
shit.
of beef going on, yo.
I know what is going
Billions
on.
got all that tea. I saw Billions on another stream. I know Billions on the tea.
Yeah.
Billions like, yo, I'm
The
neutral. Nah,
manosphere is going
Bill-
on
Billions-
right now, bro.
Billions like,
Billions,
I'm neutral.
I've been listening. I saw when what was that guy's name? I like him actually. Minister
Billions, they
Jack.
try to do that trash on your live stream, baby.
Nah, he was a neutral person. And he
I
was
know,
on
but they,
something else.
He was an innocent bystander.
Yo, he did your
right.
worst.
You know what? They're bringing up so Angelus. They bringing up a whole nother situation. So it's several situations that happened similar
Right.
to that. So yeah, that did happen, Tish, where I had to. Well, the string got pulled down because I put up a video of the MTV or the VMA Awards,
Dang.
and then so the copyright claim came in and they blocked the visibility of it. But then what happened was there was an argument on top of the live stream, so I ended up having to just take it down. I don't know if she can hear me or not. But,
Yeah.
No, I'm talking
But
about
yeah,
what's
so-
going on this week.
You talking about Minister Jap and all that drama out that YouTube.
Yeah, I was
Mr.
up there
Jab
on that
with
live
the
stream.
Obsidian guy.
Yeah,
The
And-
Obsidian guy is supposed to be one of the architects of the Manosphere type of
the
thing.
Obsidian guy.
Yeah. You said what? What you start pointing? What you pointing for?
This is book.
Okay.
He bought like how many books for him you bought?
There's only one.
Only one.
That he's bragging
I
about.
was
And people.
I was
talking
actually
about
speaking to
pulling
him.
up and
and
shit.
Oh yeah. I actually spoke to him on Uncle Stu's platform, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm selling my book." I was like, "Okay, go ahead. I'll go ahead and buy it," because he was actually the first platform I actually went up on and spoke to, and I was nervous, but I actually got the courage to go and speak, and that was actually what started me going up on other people's live streams.
That's what I did on. That's what I did on
How's
the
the
friend.
book?
I hadn't even read it yet. I just been having it in the background, but
Yeah.
because I had so many other things to read.
I ain't gonna lie, Billions. I'd have lied.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't read the whole thing yet. I've read like the first chapter or two, but I haven't read through the whole thing yet. I didn't get it that long ago though.
What the hell what's going on?
I don't know.
Is that?
We're getting married.
Who?
So, all of us. So
You know who?
either one of y'all get married to us, or it's time to end the stream. So which one is gonna be?
It's very easy to stream,
Good night.
Says y'all sleeping.
I heard a firm good night in there.
Can any of you niggas in North Carolina get this girl, blow this girl back out real quick, please, please? This girl is just screaming for it. Okay, hook your girl up, man.
What you want me to do?
Okay, you're not a good friend, okay?
Hold on.
Hey,
Tish,
you're not a good friend. You're not
did
a
you
right-
check
you're
your
not a good
mail?
best friend, actually.
No, I don't have my key. I gotta find the damn key. I think my daughter had it, or has it. Tamia.
I think you need a better friend than Kay, man. Kay just enjoying watching you just being
Suffer.
horny.
No, I be trying to help her. You don't understand.
Do you
This
hook
is
her up?
work. This is work.
Because I remember, listen, this I know you're not a good friend. You say before, I got some guy friends. And that-
Right? Don't she? Though she don't want me to cause
Hey,
any
how the hell
problem.
you don't hook her up?
But Poppy, so none of y'all want to marry me?
Hey, you don't want to marry me, baby.
All of my guy friends that are worth
Look,
having
look.
are married
Look at it. Look at the great podcast.
or believe in polygamy.
Screw you, there, Angelus.
I come with a little baggage.
Gray Pill, you single? Where you at?
Yeah, I'm
Where
saying
you live?
I'm in Alabama, representing Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alabama, that's not too far. I was just through there the other day.
Okay, what part?
I don't know. I was on.
You know what? We stopped talking because you know what I'm saying. Like I said,
Oh, no, because I was coming from Texas
Okay.
to the Carolinas.
Okay. Depends on where you which from Texas and where you're going.
I was going to South Carolina.
Okay.
Down south right there.
Angelus is a little nervous right now.
This is a long
Nervous
drive.
of you. I was good with her. Because I'm just saying, if something happened between me and her, you know, it just better be kept on the hush hush. I don't lean like that. Because she's saying she a teacher and all that stuff. So I'm like, hey,
all I know,
I might get sprung, and Poppy, I might be just cursing at Poppy for no reason. Poppy like, yo, all this on some poo poo. And I'm looking at Poppy like,
cussing at folks though?
You don't know, Poppy. You don't know.
No, he just went crazy.
all I know,
Poppy?
All I know, if it is ever a YouTube award show, it's gonna be a whole lot of fights in there.
I know, exactly. That would be so
Because
awesome.
all these niggas talking about pulling up somewhere, and they want to get busy.
I'm about to tell y'all good night.
Minister Jacko,
At 1 o'clock.
All right, guys, time to end the stream. But I appreciate everyone. As always, thank you, Poppy Blanco. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, the Great Pill Podcast. Appreciate you, and I'll be checking y'all out. I had a wonderful time the last time I was there, so we're gonna have to do that again. Yes, it was really nice, really awesome. Before the Billions, always thank you for bringing us some grounding and being centered and bringing in some class to this live stream. As always,
dang, we need class.
Play, man, you out, Poppy.
And all the people in the chat, we appreciate you so much. A story to tell. I am so sorry, you know, but I'll see you in an hour, 20 minutes. But anyway, y'all appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.
I got beef with Billions now. We're gonna have YouTube beef.
I know, right?
Somebody catch that pussy, man. She always throwing that pussy.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Poppy Blanco. Who can we, K and me? Who can we beef with? It's nothing like a good cat fight.
If I was,
what about those red? What about the red? Those red pill bitches.
Oh no, it's about the black pill now. You missed it.
I
No,
need you to call out that bum ass bitch, Cynthia J.
That's my queen, honey.
Are we still live?
Nah.
Yes, we are.
That girl talk about killing little baby, black baby. Nah, I'm not cool with that.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh, trash. Can I had dogs growing up? I'm good.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all, and check out on the next one. Take care. I appreciate y'all. Bye.
See you guys.
Bye. Oh, what?